and today we are back for finishing up Nocturnal Sweeping. So yeah, we're gonna be finishing up the second half from here. And we stopped yesterday exactly where I believe that the sweepers themselves finally come into play. We are at node 8 out of 12. A little over half, but I feel like there's still gonna be a considerable amount of stuff to go through. Apparently a nerfed fight, but we'll find out what they are eventually. So hope you're all doing well, and we will just continue. No rolls. I've already fallen into that yesterday. No rolls. Maybe just like the daily paid one on the banner, but at the end. So without further ado, let's go. Oh god, what? I mean it's okay. Yeah, it's actually okay. I just need to borrow. I mean, I have, but I actually don't know how to use any of the ones I have. I mean, it's Rupture. Damn. Getting forced to learn Mersault right on the spot. Well, I mean, I know how to use Zechi Associate. Wait, these guys... Oh, wait, no, they're not using syncing. Nah, they're not. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna have to turn out to be this way. And I guess... Borrow Bones Clean guy? And then completely butcher it. Let's go! Let's go! He's so out of place right now. I wonder if he has a bleed ID. I'm not that familiar.
누굴 팰지 내가 정한다.
Luckily, I haven't seen any spoilers yet, so we're safe. For now. After that little kerfuffle... Oh, this is a nice room, actually. It's nicer than I was expecting, given, like, the outside, like, living room area. Just as everyone was scattering to their rooms, Otis suddenly began to vehemently oppose, leaving me all on my own. Are you absolutely certain, Executive Manager? Seriously, don't worry about it. I usually took the night watch on the bus anyway. That is true. However, we are currently in an uncharted territory for our team. If we don't have much experience sleeping at a place where our safety isn't an we do not have much experience sleeping at a place where our safety isn't an absolute guarantee. Hey, we're literally right next door to them. It'll take like less than 5 seconds to come over when something happens. Do you not know that every second matters in emergencies? Now, babushka the camp. Let's get you out of here. An oddly familiar sequence of events and words played out, and they eventually left my room, gently closing the door behind them. Finally, some peace and quiet. I sit on the corner of the bed, surrounded by silence. I allow my shoulders to slump for once. Okay, well, when it had a light, I was saying it doesn't look so bad, but then when when we close the light, it looks a bit creepier. It's okay, at least he can close this. Oh wait, no. Does Dante have... Dante doesn't have eyes. Has clock head. Just close their eyes anyway. I don't need sleep like the sinners do, but the fatigue doesn't go away on its own. I needed some time to relax and empty my thoughts every once in a while. While I've gotten somewhat used to the pain, it still hurts like hell when I rewind the sinner's time. And the longer this journey got, the more frequent and more severe the sinner's injuries became. They did get stronger, that's for sure, but so did our enemies, which means that my clock is always turning and turning without a moment's rest. Oh, I haven't seen this one in a while, like used in story. So I think of the star. Before the great gates which I face with every revival, I witness its intricate engravings and feel its silent vibrations. Even after a whole year, I'm still no closer to understanding what they were supposed to represent. But by emptying my thoughts and just taking in the sights, I find myself calming down. Also, the wind is quite cool and crisp tonight. Wait. That's weird. Wind? You shouldn't have a draft in your room, Dante. What's this sudden chill? something opened the window, but there's no way this gentle breeze could have unlatched and left my window open like that, and if it did, it would have made a pretty loud noise. Besides, this chill isn't coming from in front of me. I slowly turn around to look at where the window was supposed to be. Oh no! Oh, that's freaky as fuck, bruh! Only to see a melted wall and an intruder slinking in through this newfound opening. Who are you? They look so cool though. But like, with the background, again, like I said yesterday, Resident Evil vibes for me. Oh god, it looks like a laboratory when they're covering the bed part up. Oh my gosh. As though driven by some unknown survival instinct, I rolled off the bed. Oh yeah, because the... Damn! Right next to your head too! Because the pillows are right there. That's disturbing. I knew it was suspicious because like the walls were liquidy. There was already a blade right at where my neck and head met. Its steel a shearing cold. Just a little nudge and I'd be dead before I could even make a tick. I remembered how worried Otis was to leave me alone, and I thought she was just being paranoid. I should have trusted her judgment. Just as I was getting ready for my final struggle, my final moments filled with regret and about not listening to Otis' advice. Ryoshu! Yippee! What a pathetically thin blade. Too delicate to have clocked CIH, don't you think? Cut in half! Oh, I'm getting better at understanding what Ryoshu's saying. Hydrate. Thank you, Apollo. Thank you. Nice to see you. Thank you for driving by. Wait, Ryoshu leapt down from the ceiling. Were you there the whole time? Or maybe, were there different floors to this building? If there were, then maybe Ryoshu's room was directly above Dante's. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Ryoshu leapt down from the ceiling and deflected the assailant's dagger away from me. Ryoshu! I'm the machine that makes others hydrate. It's a good reminder to hydrate though. Thank you. Snuck in thinking I was about to see something interesting, but you're just some beast with steel. I looked up to see the ceiling torn open, dripping with viscous paint-like fluid, just as I saw earlier during my conversation with Honglu. Executive Manager, are you unharmed? And Otis peeking out from the gap. I, Otis, was the one who instructed Ryoshu that the ceiling had a room to hide in. Remember that. You too? Okay, they didn't have two of them genuinely just hung out there. Well, I appreciate it. They're really looking out for Dante. Shut up and help me. Oh, and I thought this was just some beast with steel. I could have cut this beast in half, swords and all, had I not been on the bus. All of your abilities were diminished in half the moment you were hired by this company. Equally defanged and depowered, if you will. True. I believe that. Ryoshu is like extremely badass. She must have been really, really strong. I suddenly recalled Hohenheim's commentary back at the LCE. I had a vague notion of what he meant, but now I was really feeling it. NFW. What is happening? Oh, I can't translate the NFW. I wonder what she meant by that. Just as Ryoshu was struggling to stop that one blade, the intruder pulled out another dagger with their other arm and slashed at Ryoshu's neck. Oh, no freaking way. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, it's Wei! A beast of a Heishou pack. The intruder would have cut her throat had Wei not burst through my door. Who wields you now? Bet. It's our tour guide. I bet it's him. I don't suppose dialogue is an option. Light enters not the vast garden, yet falls a star into its fathom still. No! The intruder reached into his clothes, muttering an odd invocation. Little shit. A talisman! Oh, but it gets taken down anyway. Okay. Wait! Get it together! My lady. Just as the intruder's muttering began to grow intense, Jasha-chun leaped into my room and struck the stranger with her fan. Were you going to let that bastard finish that stupid spell? They almost activated the Q-Corp talisman. Apologies, my lady. It seems that I still remain somewhat bound by that spell. Listen, you're no longer a Heishou. You serve me now, got that? You don't have to let those things control you anymore. Well, he was previously one of them? He was a Heishou clan sweeper? Damn. As part of the pack. Random lore drop for waves. Pretty interesting. Means his rupture. Let's go. And I bring 0 rupture to this fight. Let's go. If ever he is assisting, that is. Yes, my lady. My apologies. What is it? Deep breaths, Dante? Okay, like maybe sigh of relief as well. I fell limply to the bed with a sudden alleviation of stress and pressure. Hey, are you? Can't understand him anyway. I managed to stop the assassin before he laid a hand on them, fortunately. Got it. I don't think there was anyone else in here. Let's switch the lights on. Click. It's still ominous. When the lights came on, we saw this one. This one's from a Mao branch, isn't it? There was a black bamboo hat wearing assassin on the ground. The walls that appeared solid before when we all went to sleep were now melting away as if they were a viscous fluid. There is something wrong with this building. I know that they must have done something to the building, but how is a Heishou here? Yeah, sweeper. This whole operation's gotta be spearheaded by someone with real power. This isn't just an ambush from an overexcited family hierarch contestant. Oh my god. You almost couldn't say it. Hello, Manor. Welcome. Thank you for dropping by. Nice to see you. I'm still in the first pre-battle story node of the day. And then I assume we're gonna battle some Heishous. What I don't understand is why the Mao branch? There are better Heishou branches to use if all they wanted was to cut off the clock's head. Then they must have had a different purpose, huh? What's the Mao branch about? Correct! This one's from the Mao branch of the Heishou packs, which means more of them must have infiltrated this building. Though not at the scale of the Z branch, the Mao branch always moves in groups. Therefore, their goal must be to kill every guest staying in this Kazan, including you, my lady. No! Good thing she's with me now, I would be so worried. Then, we gotta get moving. We can't let them surround us, even if we want even a chance of surviving this. Dante! Aw, Don! The sinners burst into my room, slamming the door open again. Darth! Thank me later. If we don't move our asses, we're as good as dead. Wait? Yes. We don't have the time to contact the main forces of our faction at the family mansion. You know what to do when we're at numerical disadvantage, right? Yeah, the Invoice Company! Second-hand information, but Mao seems to mean hare in Chinese. Or rabbit. Rabbit. Saying rabbit and getting violent flashbacks of our corp. Meowdy Chian-chan, Meowdy Commissariat, thank you for dropping by, nice to see you, hope you're doing well today. I was gonna say tonight, but I don't think it's nighttime for you, so today. And if I missed the proper greeting, hello Dr. Crow! Was early, so that's why. It will be done, my lady. Jia Chun and Wei immediately stormed out of the room as soon as they saw the sinners enter. So they've been waiting in here for my protection. They must have been, because like, I get Otis and Ryoshu were there, but like, I wouldn't get exactly why else Shichun would be there so fast, right? The Heishou pack are based on Chinese zodiac, so there are 11 more of them. Oh, damn! I wonder if they get stronger in the order of the zodiac. Maybe we don't have enough information on that yet. Not quite yet, night, true. Don Quixote and Gregor stood red-faced and on edge. Mersault was covered in battle wounds and Otis wore an inscrutable expression. I stand before you in shame to have to borrow the hands of another to protect the executive manager. Monkey time. The Rat Pack Pog. Do we know that? I don't have Ryoshi yet, but I don't think we've heard anything about other packs. Oh, it's in Ryoshu's Uptie story. It mentions Rat. Oh. Interesting. And then they mentioned another one here earlier too, right? In this dialogue. Which one was it? Z. Oh no, they mentioned the Z branch here too. And if that one means Rat, then yeah, they exist, yeah. No, I should have listened to what you said. Extrapolating from the pattern by which the walls have disintegrated, it is likely that they utilize an identical means of infiltration for each sinner. Alright. Were you attacked by the bamboo-hatted assailants too? Looks like you're right, they're strong in order. And Z seems to be strong as the Rat. Oh. I mean, you know, the Zodiac thing was like an entire race, right? So it makes sense that they would be in some sort of order. Their ranks numbered many, Manager Esquire, yet for how many of them there were, they were unsettlingly silent. Verily, we were almost... not almost. I saw on the way here that some of us did get killed straight through the guts. So, what he said about fighting and how fighting indoors was a taboo. Yes, a lie. How utterly cowardly and unjust of these vile to curve to strike from the shadows. Alas, now is not the moment to ruminate upon their villainy. Correct. Besides, there's more of them waiting to sink their blades into us. I think it just implies the Z-Pack moves in the greatest numbers. Oh, true. Maybe it's... this like maybe a stretch, but maybe it's kind of like the associations. They just got different specialties. Not really a strength order, it's just like these guys specialize in maybe silent assassin takedowns. These guys specialize in like huge groups like numbers advantage. I don't know. Amazed that dragons somehow weaker than rats. The race. Maybe dragon is strong, right? There's also the strong. These are also the strongest sinners, and Greg came to the manager's side. Greg saw stuff by the exception. There he is. Hello, Chi. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Epoch. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you. Doing well, thank you. Hope you are too. Mao Feather Striker. Are they all? Umbra Striker. Let's see. They are also Rupture, yes. Probably kind of like the ID, huh? One hit without cracking. Oh, the unbreakable coin. Reuse the coin? Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh, that's a special thing. So it's Rupture, inflict more Rupture, Deathrite Haste, base track 3 when getting Rupture triggered by getting hit by an attack skill from a target. With 10 plus speed, lose 1 stack, gain 1 Rupture count. At 0 stack, take gluttony damage equal to Rupture potency on self, then this effect expires. Can't gain additional stacks of this when it's already active. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate posture check and stretch, by the way. This is the stage that got nerfed. This one, I guess because it's limited sinners, there's only 5 of them. If he has that right, haste. 50% more damage, Strider Mao. Gain 5 haste at the end of the next turn. Reduced by 1 at turn end. Okay. 3 haste next turn. If on use. Okay. Repress Bloodthirst. Offense level minus 10. Defense level number 10. Oh, they're level 60. Okay. Just noticed that now. Is the Feather Striker different from the Umbra Striker? It looks about the same. Deception. Let's see what this says. Hi, Chi. Gonna have a lurk. Have a great stream. Thank you, Kapem, for dropping by. Have a nice lurk. The sequence of the Zodiac, according to how many members they have, gonna have to check the sequence of the That could also be kind of possible. It could be a sequence of how many members they have. But yeah, I feel like it's just based on what animal the name. I can't imagine like the dragons, for example, being like hunting in packs like this. Maybe because, you know, Dragons are like... I feel like they're more solitary creatures. I could be wrong. I could be getting my dragon lore wrong. Because, you know, my impression of dragons is like, yeah, I'm a hoard like treasure, and then I'm gonna do it all in my little cave and it's all mine. Oh wait, but that's like the traditional dragon type thing, right? Like in fairy tales and stuff. You're right, you just mentioned Chinese dragons. That's kind of different. That's kind of different, you're right. What if the boss is a dragon? Oh boy. Chinese dragons are water-based, so sinking. That's possible. It's also possible they do something kind of crazy with it and do completely different like mechanic. Like a completely unique one, a new one. If the unit's speed is faster than the target, deal 10% more damage with unopposed attacks. 20% more. Take less damage. Oh wow. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do with this. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. What the fuck is this? Okay, there, do that. Oh man. I think this wouldn't be that difficult if we start with sanity, but we don't. I feel like that's a thing for like majority of fights like this. It would be so much easier if we had sanity. Because if we had sanity, I don't see this being too difficult, at least from the first turn alone. I mean, it's one wave so far. It's only one wave, it's just these guys we see. Rats have a lot of members, hence possibly why they have the leisure to move in groups. The rat is the first in the actual zodiac sequence. Yeah. I can't actually remember the zodiac story that well. My mental image is just like the rat rode someone's head, right? And then jumped the head first. If that was the right story, I could be spreading misinformation on the internet again because I didn't double check. Aha! Okay, Greg. See how it is. Suing target. Well, rat rode the ox's head. Yes, he rode someone's head. That's all I remembered. Oh, pudding hat. Okay, I'm gonna wear on the pudding hat. There you go. It's nice to see Virgilius saying very good. So liberating. Maybe I should try a match with like Ricardo as the announcer so we can see what he says. I did see like one picture of what Ricardo said. I don't know when he says it, what triggers him saying it, but I think he was making a Ruina reference where he's like, one time there was this guy who stormed the southern section's branches, started killing everybody. Gotta get revenge on that guy. I think I saw a screenshot of just that, and I was like, oh my god, I get it. Wonder if dragons will have super specialized defenses because of reverse scale concept. Oh, if you're taking from Heishou, yeah, that's true. Shou's outfit did have some dragon kind of themes, huh? Ricardo versus very funny. I don't know if I'm qualified to comment on how strong they would be, but in my head, I don't think you can do it, Ricardo. I don't know if maybe I'm just wrong, but I don't think he can do it. He's just one big brother. But it would be a funny no one is rooting for it. Yeah, but it would be a funny like thing to see, like face off. Wow. I can tell that this was Omega nerf because you said this one was a fight. And it's kind of went through it, like no impression of the fight. Like I was picking the strongest skills that I had, like favored and dominating, and we made it through. Damn. Let's try something different now. Let's go like maybe let's spice it up. Let's pick a different Merceau. There used to be a 6 more in the back. Oh, so that's the part that got nerfed. Okay, that's massive nerf.
방송을 켜겠다.
Especially if you're trying to EX it. I think we took like 5 or 6 turns to kill 6. Having 6 more in the back would have made it more challenging, yeah. He's the most luscious of the big brothers though. Fair. Ricardo throwing himself at a wall. The Ricardo line from the wiki. Damn it, this reminds me of that bastard some time ago. Yeah, that's the line I saw a screenshot of. Rabid dog of a guy burst into our southern branch out of nowhere and started butchering seniors left and right. Middle of all 4 cardinal directions, still remembers that day. We'll have our vengeance. Well, since he says we, I guess he would be working with his, like, maybe the entire middle even. So, I remember that I got absolutely obliterated in a few turns, so that's... They Omega nerfed it and I didn't make it. I don't think I even would have made it at all because by the time I played it last night, you were saying it was already nerfed. I guess to be fair, they released it around noon and then I played it around like 9 p.m. So it's more than enough time for them to nerf it. 5 hours in. Damn, I would have never made it. I was still on shift at that time, bruh. They nerf it really quick. At least they work fast. I mean, that was rolling before you could borrow ego from the lab. True. Oh my god. If they challenge him like when he can borrow ego, oh god, I think it's over. If he was already like mobbing them, is mogging the right term? If he was already mogging them like without the library powers, even more with the library powers. I actually don't know what's his strong. I think it's this one. I mean, consistently Greg is the only one losing so much HP at once, but that's okay because he's the tank. I think this guy's gonna stagger actually. Oh wait, never mind. He staggered first before. Okay, he'll be fine. Very good, very good. His purpose is to bleed, yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's fine. It's just that like when he gets hit, because he's been self-bleeding if he doesn't heal before that, he gets staggered. It's okay, he's a tank. In hindsight, didn't have to go that hard to kill one guy. We're not even killing them, they're escaping if I'm seeing that correctly. Oh boy. Heishou got staggered, huh? It's just 2. We can kill them. Yippee. We'll go brr. Oh boy, Greg's gonna stagger again because of the coin is not breakable. Well, it is what it is. Unbreakable coins are incredibly funny like that. Didn't Greg survive with 1? Can't Greg survive with 1 HP in his passive? Actually, I'm not sure. I'll have to double check that. I'm not 100% familiar with that mechanic because he's never gotten to that point in my gameplay. He's never reached 1 HP, so I actually have no idea. We can look after this. Takes 1 skill tree to full heal anyways. Yeah, when he's low, it's fine. Wasn't that Dawn's fast? I have no idea. I don't think I got to that point. Maybe it's Dawn. I feel like Gregor's just died before. We'll have to check. Oh, it's Greg? Okay. I think we're safe for now. Something tells me they're not fighting us at full force. At least we routed them, so hopefully that means something. Where'd Don Quixote go? Hark! For I am here! Don Quixote rushed into my room from the hallway outside. I had gone to espy if the other sinners had suffered as we have. Verily, they were indeed targeted as well. Most defended themselves well against the curse and shall be here post-haste yet. Not everyone survived, huh? Young Sinclair and Yisa. No, they tried! No, I feel bad because they were in the scale system. I feel bad. No, I feel feel bad for them. No, Yisang and Sinclair. While it appeared they had risen and battled, they were caught unawares by her foes. 'Tis likely that their demise came soon after tripping over each other's foot. How embarrassing. No, I feel sorry for them. And young Heathcliff, isn't that fella our resident mob fight expert? How'd they even get him? They didn't get me, mate. I'm good as new. Heathcliff! What's got you gobsmacked, lass? I recall a blade piercing young Heathcliff in the back of his head. Didst thou turn the clock for him already, Manager Esquire? No, not yet anyway. Blimey, so that's what this funny itch in the back of my... Bro, he got stabbed in the back of his head and he didn't realize! Young Heathcliff, what are you doing here? Walks in like a zombie. Heathcliff, he wasn't using... That's not his cartoon style, Dad! He didn't... We'll just double check Don and Greg's passives here after this, but what the fuck? Wasn't using that brain anyway. Yeah, didn't need that. Straight up wild hunt powers. He coffined for one turn, and this one turn is over. After he walked into the room, he died. Want to point out, Ryoshi was only hiding in Dante's room because Otis ordered her to. Ryoshi only listens to people stronger than her, and Otis is stronger than her other than Don. Oh, good point. Willie E. Coyote asked it. How goes eventing? Hi, Swaggy. It's going well. We have just defeated the sweepers twice. Nowhere near the boss yet, but it's been pretty fun so far. Heathcliff reached up to rub the back of his head, then crumpled to the floor mid-sentence. Heathcliff's not breathing anymore. He's dead. How'd he even manage to walk all the way over here with a hole on his head? I mean, how'd he even manage to have an entire sentence? Like, he had a short conversation with us before realizing, oh shit, my head stab dies. Dies instantly. Bro, it's just built different. I mean, I low-key get it. You know, I have a funny story. When I was like in school before, I was young, okay? I was in school, I was young. I had an arts class where we had to use a cutter to make, like, you have a paper and then you're making, like, I don't know how to say it, but it's like very intricate patterns on the paper. So you're cutting out those bits, and then so what I was young and I was stupid, and like I was holding the cutter wrong, and then I closed the cutter and I didn't realize it at all. Like, for a while there, I was just like staring into space, just waiting for like the next instructions of the class. Then my seatmate goes like, oh my god! And then I'm like, what's happening? And then they're like, your hand! You cut your hand! I didn't know! So I get it. It's like, because if you hold the cutter wrong and then you close it, and then it was like really close to my palm. So it wasn't a serious thing, but it did cut. And it was bleeding, and I was like, what the fuck? When I saw it. It's just, didn't realize, didn't process the pain, I guess. I don't know. Guess it only became a problem when he jostled the blade and it started bleeding. Brain lag literally happens. I get it. But I don't get it, like, being at the back of your head. I think that's a little less. Maybe the palm of your hand, maybe, but you just yanked it out. Yeah. The tetanus sustained you, bro. Young Heathcliff! Probably did more damage on the way out than the way in. Oh, true. Isn't that a thing? Like, I've seen that in some medical shows where, like, somebody gets stabbed or they get cut and they're like, don't pull it out, because if you pull it out, they'll bleed out. So that's probably what happened. Other sinners are starting to gather, Manager. As pathetic as this force may be, we cannot spare any hands at the moment. Executive Manager? We must also join the others as soon as possible and assist them. There are sounds of altercations coming from the lobby. What damage? There's nothing to damage on the head though. True. Gotcha. The clock turns as it always does. Sometime later. Whoa, please hold on a moment. Ew! I can still see some people inside the lobby, which was also in the bizarre process of melting away. Whew. No, I'm so worried for Shichun because it's like a family hierarchy thing. I want Shichun to survive. I like her. Among them, I noticed Ja Shichun clashing against a figure wearing a bamboo hat. Going on the offensive already, huh? How come a big shot in control of a Heishou pack just decided to come after small fries like us? And behind the black bamboo hat wearing assassin stood. I see that you've tracked me down, so certain of your own safety, but my master has already prepared countermeasures. There stood Qingtao, our supposed collaborator, who led us here, and Wei, who was threatening him with a sword. So you were behind this. Ah, it's you. I mean, I sussed out. Yeah, honestly, you were really suspicious the whole time. You're really suspicious. Mao pack leader. If she will, if not, I'll be in despair. Me too. She rolls low and doesn't give a sin count. No! I sussed out that you'd be planning something like this, but you lack the patience to pull it off. You're quite observant. I thought you'd completely won you over. With that pathetic performance earlier? Nah. You must know that at H-Corp, there is but one path to survival and riches. Choose a family hierarch candidate and serve them with utter loyalty. But who in their right minds would serve young Master Bao Yu? He has grown up with no hardship. He doesn't even possess a single speck of ambition. You shut your bloody mouth, yeah? And you're a rich boy. Oi, you just gonna sit there and let that bloke talk shit about you to your face? But he's right. I don't have any ambitions. Have you got no self-respect? What do you have anyway? Okay, everyone shut up for a second. He's obviously taunting you, so stop indulging him. Sus. Alicia's a good Rachel. No! Good morning, Jackson! Welcome, thank you for dropping by. Wei, speak. I know that you have no means to wield a Heishou pack. So speak. Which master did you choose to serve? Who controls them? Ah, so they're curious. Stay your sword, Zilu. Zilu? Another unfamiliar voice from the shadows. Ha. Young master, are you certain this is wise? Worry not, they're destined to be swept away by the morning dew anyway. I see what you did there, but because they're sweepers. The trajectory of their fate shall not alter the course were they to witness me. Arrogant young master, he's giving the vibes. Even his facial expression right now and his too. The voice soon reveals himself from the shadows, walking into the lights with a casual, assured gait. Huh? Seriously? You? I see you're... Allow me to grace you ignoramuses with my exalted name. I am Yihua of the Shi family. Who? You're not even... Who the fuck are you? You're not even like... You're not even like... Sibling. Maybe you're like cousin. Are they sweepers? I think they are. If I'm wrong, then... I don't know why he made the pun. Why would he make the pun otherwise? I knew this is the sweeper event, you know? Nocturnal Sweeping. Heard some people say his face looks like a Dachi and I can't get No! We can't unsee it. Oh my god. A Dachi Persona 4. Holy shit. But he got a nicer cut, I'm not gonna lie. Remind me of the prick from Fate Stay Night what's his name again? Shinji? Oh, I'm not sure. I haven't watched Fate Stay Night. Some people said he looks like he's from a manga or novel. I can see that being the case. He's got like the pretty boy face and like the hair for it. But to be fair, a lot of people you got traumatized by sweepers already before you should know what they look like. They could look different, right? Surely. Maybe. Shit. Honestly, You know how it works, right? Like, it was a traumatic event, so you try to remove it from your memory. So he's just everyone? Yeah, this guy. Hello, Yihua, generic asshole number 1. No, I'm kidding. You may know me as a very prominent candidate for the throne of the family hierarch. No. No, we don't. His last name is Shi. No relation to the Shi Association. His... What? Isn't it like... If Honglu's family is the main family, we can insult him by going like, ha, you just like... I forgot his name already. If I remembered his name, holy shit. That would have been like, you're just from a branch family. Whoa. I forgot the order of the sinners. Oh well. I want my bonus points, yes. There's more to this one, huh? Those sweepers all have unique looks. I asked John for. Virgil, yeah. Let's try Ricardo for one battle. Let's see how it looks. It's okay, that's fine. Wonder if Shi Association specifically named themselves to be a pun on 4 and death. It may be. It may be. Heard that this guy in particular is a gender-bent version of a daughter. Whoa. She had the Ricardo announce. It's like the one thing I rolled yesterday that was actually on banner, yeah. Or if they were assassins first and someone had a brilliant idea when giving out numbers. True. Oh, in the book. Oh, I see. Prominent. Oh, Yihua. I forgot his name. I just like, he got overridden as arrogant bastard number 1. Of course, I claimed control of a branch of the Heishou Pact, while you were wasting your time out there searching for the River of Immortality or whatever. I don't even know where I'd even start to refute your brain-dead accusation. This is way beneath me. I don't even want to address you as my senior either. So, who is it? Big brother Juan? No, I can't imagine you'd even be interested in someone like you. What are you talking about? I'm asking whose teeth you've been suckling on to get into control of the Mao branch, because we both know for sure that there's no way in hell you have the means to control them, right? You little twerp! Are you sure you want to insult my height from where you're standing? Oh, yeah! Because he's not that tall! Oh my god! GG, man. GG. Master Yihua? Emoto is sassy. Yeah. GG, man. You're too short, man. I'm sorry. You're too short to be insulting her about height. The two of you are similar heights. You're going through the Reddit and mentioned something about Ricardo's announcer. One of them's related to Roland's rampage and how the whole thing... Yeah! Yeah, we mentioned that earlier. It's like... It's a nice little tidbit callback from Weena. It doesn't seem like the mastermind of this operation was actually anyone important. Even Dante! Agreed. I can tell just by the look of that traitor with the physiognomy of a deceiver. This is a waste of time. Hey, Zilu! Cut them all down. The mission was to assassinate them. To meet them in an open battle to take the lives of a hierarch candidate was not what was agreed upon. What the fuck? Blah blah blah, just shut up and do as you're told. I may fight to protect your life, yet I cannot do more. You can't. They're right, you're not in control of these guys. A Heishou heeds no voices, but that of the one who holds their leash. Looks like that Yihua doesn't even control these guys. He just came out here to brag. He just came to brag, man. Young Master has eyes, can't see Mount High. Young Master is about a toad wishing to eat swan meat. The implication from Kando 7 was that the associations were named after the order which they were established. Oh, yeah. Because they're counting. Otis hits with him with the your body betrays you to chickens. Anna first, then Zwei, Tres, and Shi. Yeah. But a loser has to borrow an assassin pack, and the assassin pack, upon failing, does not listen to him. There's an apt saying, oft invoked in my homeland: a fox may pretend to throne, but only within the blessing of the tiger. Hey, shut up over there! Ah, damn it, this Heishou pack is useless. Can't even get a simple job done. You really want to say that to his face? Why did you say that out loud? This guy can kill you. He'd be like, fucking useless. Bro be like, Master Yi, what? The Heishou pack was here merely as a backup plan. Our true strategy involves... True. Hi, Luciella-chan! Thank you for dropping by. Nice to see you. Thank you for the hydrate as well. Never seen the association, the 8th one. I don't even know what the 8 was, like, called again, so... This is fine. I have other plans to sweep you all away. Why does he keep on... This is the second time the individual has made an odd emphasis on a variation of the word sweep. Also, they're not yet the sweepers, they're separate. Okay, time to see the actual sweepers. What? Are you saying that you bribed the sweepers or something? Bro, be like, it can't be. Ching Tao is giving up. He's like, man, my young master kinda like is making really bad decisions. I don't stand for this. I don't associate right now. While the reactions may appear suspicious, that suggestion is almost an absolute impossibility. The head is at the top of the sweeper's chain of command. In other words, only the head possesses the authority to command them. Right, yeah, of course. Moreover, they are prohibited from touching, let alone entering, any designated residential areas during the night in the backstreet. This is a permanent, immutable taboo of the head, one of the very first to be introduced. Yes, but this place is melting away, so they could probably show up anyway. The sweepers have a chain of command. Well, if it's just the head, that makes sense. I can't see it being more. The 8th one is the seafaring one. Ahab's cap has the 8 association symbol because she's a fixer. Oh! Damn. If you can balance attack hammer on your head, you will be able to hit your foes with a balanced attack. Oh my god. The effort of going through a myriad of paperwork to ensure that the Mephistopheles is recognized as a residential vehicle was ultimately to capitalize on this taboo. Yes, it is exactly as you say. What a stupid question to ask, making me anxious out of nowhere. That soured the mood. Come on, let us leave. I only had intended to have them see my face after all. Too bad I won't even remember them in a few days once they all get swept away. Ha ha! You're so bad at this, bro! You're so bad at this, and I won't remember your name. Come Kanto 8, I won't remember your name. I'll just remember She family. Did you see the goat yet? Probably not. Unless you mean this guy, but I highly doubt that. He can't be the goat. It's gotta be someone else. Master Yihua? We best leave before any more unnecessary words are said. He's subtle as a... So true. Kid has one joke, has to say it every time he can. Bro. Every time he says like... in my head, every time he says a line like that, like he makes a sweeper joke, the crickets play. The cricket sound effect of I can't imitate the sound, I'm sorry. Faust is right. These guys are acting way too suspicious not to have some scheme brewing back there. So overtly suspicious that I'm starting to wonder if they're even trying to use reverse psychology on us into walking right into the trap. You'll know the goat when you see him, of course. Well then, when surrounded by nothing but uncertainties, there's a solution that usually works. Faust? Faust had intended to make the suggestion first, but it appears that you share the idea. The assassin is professional AF and got stuck with this guy. For real. Yep, so Otis? Gregor's the one summoning the crickets. I thought he's doing cockroaches. Yes, executive manager. We have 12 sinners, Jasha-chun, and Wei on our side. And I don't think the so-called Mao branch are willing to fight. which means that we only have 3 enemies. Shihua, our guide, and Zilu, the assassin. Is a friend of all bugs? Understandable. We have the numerical advantage, don't we? You always make the most accurate read of the battlefield. What's going on over there? What's that tick-tocking noise? Our former guide seemed to have figured out what our conversation was about, because he took a few slow, careful steps away from Shihua before bolting off into the distance. I've been thinking this all day, but he sure is a fast runner. Oh! What? What is it, Honglu? Do you remember something? Dude bailed so fast. He'd be like, we're about to lose hard. Young Master's probably gonna die. I'm out. Not paid high enough for this shit. I gotta go. I did. I had a hard time recalling this because he isn't from my family. But I remember now. You're big brother Yihua of the Shi family, right? Didn't that guy just announce himself earlier? Forgotten as fuck. Anyways, Honglu, I'm gonna get that guy and beat the motives out of him. Is that gonna be okay with you? He's not from my family, but sure. I'm sure big brother Yihua will be happy to answer your questions. Great. Another thing. As your commander, I should probably say something cool to start off the battle, right? Wow, that's gonna be so cool. Like, something straight out of a story. Otis said something like this once. That even if one side has the absolute advantage in battle, the commander's words may be the deciding factor in who wins and loses. So, I decided to borrow a few words from the book Honglu once lent me. It was the general who said it, I believe. Destroy them all! He had so much build-up, only to go like, kill them all!
장부에 적힌 놈들은 볼 때마다 기가 막힌다. 우리 중지가 엄지처럼 엄격한 것도 감지처럼 이해할 수 없는 걸 요구하는 것도 아닌데 말이지.
Oh my god, what a line, opening line. A for effort, Dante, true. We're commander now. In a way, manager could be similar. Someone give Dante a fan. Okay, Zilu. It's got the rupture, and rupture kind of similar to the ads earlier. This one it's also Strider Mao. Damn it. Death right haste if target has haste gain 1 haste next turn. Okay. It's like 10-10, and then this one is like 14 with a +1 if ever. Rupture. Okay. Death right haste. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is the same thing, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. This one's unbreakable. 12 unbreakable. Prioritizes a target with death right haste. Deal 15% more damage for every 2 speed difference between this unit and the max target. +1 coin power for every rupture. Or every 2 rupture count base power. 10 plus speed. If the target is defeated, reuse the skill. Oh, okay. We have onslaught at home. Rupture count, rupture, death right is okay. This fight pre-nerf was miserable. Oh no. A fixer once said, "Stick and twisted." Yo! Sinners group up and hit it till it dies. Definitely. Most famous strategy from Sun Tzu's Art of War. Fuck him up. In the voice of Ancestor from Darkest Dungeon when he says destroy them all. Oh no, I'm not familiar with the voice, but I'm sure it should be epic, right? Then you're gonna tell me it's not. Gain Crushed Bloodthirst. This must be, yeah, to weaken him because it's level 75. Fixed Panic type. Vigor Mao. Against enemies with Death Ride, inflict more. Rupture count. Strider Mao. When they're slower, inflict more. Rupture. Dominator Mao. If the unit speed is faster than 2 or more, point power +1. In the end, if panic, reset to 0 SP. Okay. Okay. Oh wait, wrong button. You genuinely love this fight? I mean, Zilu looks pretty cool, to be honest. That's unfortunate that Zilu is just working for that guy. The weirdo. Written off. Oh, we're slower. Oh boy, we're slower. That's a great sign, isn't it? That's a terrible sign. It's almost one each. Dawn's got something. Which one is it? Second one. And we're slower, so we got plus. Might be better, but also, yeah, you start being faster. Okay, understandable. It's this one. That's fine. We'll try to play around her being faster. I mean, I feel like speed is the whole shebang that they do anyway, so it shouldn't be too surprising. Overconfidence is a slow and hilarious killer. True. I think this might work. Might. Not sure though. Counters. You only have one evader. Okay. Let's try. Love this fight for other reasons. Fair. One question. You have fluid sac? Yeah. I'm pretty sure I do. I had a moment of oh shit, but then I remembered, oh wait, yeah, we do. This is the same team I brought to like MDH Infinity, so yeah, they should have fluid sac. Then I check and it's gone. Might be the fight to Superbia. Oh, imagine not having fluid sac. Bro, that was a miserable time. Oh my god, 10.
우리 중지가 엄지처럼 엄격한.
Genuinely not having it was such a miserable time. I see your point though. Getting more sanity sooner. Oh boy. Oh boy. You sinking on this fight was good. Oh, sinking would be nice actually. Mouse tried. Most busted status so far. Very fair. Just gains haste every time. Oh boy. Yeah, this might be the fight to Superbia. Might, but what if we hit silly? 4-4, are you kidding me? Okay, it's decent. Nah, but if we Superbia now, there's still so many nodes. What if there's still something? And then I troll myself and then like, it'd be funny if I trolled myself by going like, I gotta save the Superbia, like I always do. And then like, later on, it'd be like, oh, it's over. Oh, it's over and I completely missed out on my chance. What 10 speed feels like. You unga bunga, it's but you didn't have Superbia for it. Use it on the cow the previous evening. Oh no. Was there an explanation in the Heishou packs debuff? Like their debuff that makes them weaker is probably because they're super high level, right? They were level 60, level 75. Our max is 50, so it would be a little bit mean if they didn't have that debuff, but an actual lore explanation, not sure. Maybe it's because like this is just spitballing here. I don't know if that's true. Maybe it's because she what? Did I fuck up? Yeah, because they're an assassin, right? Watch me fuck up because I didn't pay attention. I saw staggered and went like, it's time to deal damage. Well, we'll reap the consequences soon. Oh, an S3 and a staggered enemy. Very fair observation here. That is a very fair observation and a very good point. No, she will simply roll tails. Watch this, she'll roll tails. Trust me, she'll roll tails. Blood fiends were understandable since they were starved for 200 years, Donkey. It's probably because like they're what you call it? They're assassins, like they mentioned earlier. They're assassins types people, so like when it comes to having to like fight face to face, then they're probably weaker. You managed to clear this in 3 turns somewhere? Wow. Strong. Because, like, if they specialize in assassination, then they probably don't specialize in actual upfront battles. Because in that case, they should always get the kill by doing the thing, you know? Is the sweeping nocturnal? I'd hope so. I'd hope so. Imagine walking down the street at daytime and then boom, sweeper exists. Oh, it's over. No, wait, no, it must just be a cutscene. A strange tune crashes through the sound of this fierce battle. Eh? Wave tree? Wait, were there waves? I didn't actually look. Holy shit. There's music too? Is this electronic dance music? Something about this feels familiar. Oh my god! This is why he has an announcer? Oh my god, it's over. Ha! Finally. Thanks to the merry chase you've led me on, I have slid ever so slightly further into the world of Brisday. Let's see. Title 2, Section 11, Row C. Punishment for those who dare to flee from the middle's retribution begins by tearing their legs apart from the groin. From the groin?! You see his outline on the map. Oh my god, I didn't notice it. I'll look at it on the map later. But shit! We're so dead, bro. We barely got away from this guy last time. I'll make sure you suffer for all that time you wasted. What the fuck is that blighter doing here? The hell's wrong with you? You've been stalking us all along? Since when was chasing after a thief conflated with stalking? I'll have you know that I'm still banished from the world of Luscious, thanks to you who dared to pinch my hair coupons. What the hell? Where'd they go? You are flabbergasted. My sweepers. What? Where are they? Wait, I just have to point out, it's the middle of the night. Not till Ricardo died. It's the middle of the night. He walked here. And then sweepers got nothing on this guy. Literally crashes into the note. Bro, my goodness. You guys are just pissing people off left and right, aren't you? Zilu, take him out! What an utterly insular fool. What did you say? Do you not know? That man. What's the middle doing here? Ricardo, a big brother of the middle. The man who slaughtered the sinners like they were nothing. The man who almost forced me to self-destruct. Faust? Don't tell me I have to get ready for that again. No, not yet. According to the evaluation data of the LCE, the sinner's power had grown since their time at the Great Lake. Our chance of victory against this individual has risen to a meaningful degree to forfeit the battle before it even began. Oh my god. We surrender. I humbly surrender. But by how much? Enough to put our faith in the uncertainties. Yeah, he walked in here, loud music, disrupting the neighborhood. Everybody who might have actually been sleeping be like, actual sweeper time isn't here yet. Yeah. We haven't seen sweepers at all, and we're like approaching like, I don't know, 3/4 of the intervalo. It's so funny. The middle's music is like dejectic. They're just blasting it that 24/7 wherever they go. Absolutely. Fly my sweepers! Totally got swept and lost the entire game. Let's go. Faust be like, hey, if our chance of winning was 0% at the Great Lake, even 0.1% is infinitely bigger. Because, you know, you can't multiply 0 by anything. So if it's gone up, it's infinitely bigger. It's very substantial. Fucking we ball. Let's go. Good enough odd. Never tell me the odds. Out of all the syndicates I've seen, love the style of the middle the most. They're pretty fashionable. It's nice. That's why I love this fight. Aww. Card is so well designed. He looks ridiculous and intimidating. He's nice, yeah. Alright then, enough with the background noise. Imagine if the music stops. No, I didn't. That would be so funny if it did though. I don't know what your business with this what your business is with these thieves, but I personally traveled all the way to the eastern part of the city simply because I must exact vengeance against him with my 2 hands. I could have simply informed my brothers in the east and let them handle this, but that just wouldn't do. I was determined to see this through to the end myself, even if it meant asking a great brother of the East a favor. Great brother? It goes higher than big brother? So you there, Half Pint and his cute mini entourage, get the hell out of my sight. The Middle's Book of Vengeance comes first. Half Pint? Ha! Keep bottling that fat lip of yours, minion of the fingers. You don't scare me at all with your cheap hairdo and that garbage as hell botched dye job. You're in the H-Court turf now. I am... You're going to die. You are going to die. I don't even need to remember this guy's name. He is going to die. It's over. There's nothing else. He's dead. We can't save this guy. I don't want to save him. Let him go. He will not be missed from us. Trust. Do you think it was always like 30 minutes late after every canto in the interval and sinners went to? It would be funny if he was. Like chains walking around like a door with a book of grudges, pimp purple leopard print. For your first name, probably pose name. Oh no. GG, man. He just had to bring up the hair dye. The hair dye, the hairstyle. Bro, that was the entire reason he's after us, man. Adachi, watch out. It's over. Sayonara. Wow, wow, bloody hell, mate. That's messed up. He's far too absorbed in his own foolishness to see he's walking into his own demise. Unexpectedly, Ricardo's face wasn't contorted with wrath, even after enduring that barrage of insults. Instead, he looked surprised. A moment of silence, during which he seemed to be absorbed in thought. Aw man, GG brother. He's gone. Even for Heat, that's messed up. Come on, we all know he's upset about his hair, and then you're gonna really like dish it out like that? And this guy's strong? Impressive. You just set a new record. You are the current record holder for how fast can I get written up in Ricardo's Book of Vengeance challenge, boy. You did it in 15 seconds. Congratulations to our massive winner. He is now the first to get written in Ricardo's Vengeance book for 15 seconds. What a record holder. Can you do it in less time? Then, with trembling hands, he reached down to grab his Book of Vengeance, opened it, and began to write something down on the paper, slowly and deliberately, as though to make every stroke of the pen count. Easy clap, shaking with excitement. Any percent. Bro hit the the city's book of world... No, what? The Guinness... Ricardo's book of city records. I don't know, whatever. Yo, it ain't fair. Unfortunately, your audacity is terminal. Oh my god, his lines! I will rip your jaws apart as punishment. You sucks. Convo took Heat. With Heat took 10 seconds. Oh god, close enough. Boys, make sure that this little band of thieves won't get away while I deal with this pipsqueak. What the hell is this asshole talking about? Hey, Zilu! Who the... Actually, I don't care. Stop me if you can. Effective immediately. The punishment is for all involved parties and bystanders at the site of your crimes. Shall be complete and total extermination. I think we can slip away unnoticed in this mess. I don't think we've got much of a chance there. Ricardo practically rocketed towards where Jilu and Shihua were standing in a burst of speed, but his henchmen had already begun to slowly surround us as he ordered. Ready your weapons, everyone. Payback time for what happened at the Great Lake. Let's do this. Besides, I've got a score to settle with that son of a bitch. If I was Jill, I would have left him for this. Brother, and he's even an announcer. What a fitting stage to try it out. Try announcer. Right as it appears, bro. We may have summoned him. We may have summoned him by accident. Yeah, I mean, I guess Zilu is disrespecting her contract, but you know. Who actually, I don't care. True. Didn't know those bandits are actually bunny ears. Yo? Really? I need another look at Zilu. So these guys work like before. Right in the sword. Paralyze. Attack power up. Every time a middle ally is killed, offense level up. Slashers gain minus coin power boost next turn. Ally in the middle is killed, plus coin boost next turn. Okay. Damage up fragile. Alright, we can do this. You thought you were gonna fight Zilu in this? No, too bad. No wonder they put like the... No wonder they made it like such an expensive node. Wait, hang on. Okay. Here you go. Eh. Did I not? Okay. Here you go. Eh. What if we can we remove that? Yeah, maybe. I don't know, whatever. Maybe I should just hit him.
정화.
I thought you switched the announcer on purpose for this. No, I had no idea. Focus Binted in the EGM. I didn't do it on purpose. I actually had no idea Ricardo had anything to do with this. I literally just picked. I didn't notice! I didn't notice his outline, bro. I just pressed the next node. I actually also genuinely thought Ricardo was just an announcer on like the banner just cause. I mean, that's silly, right? It makes sense that he'd be on the banner if he's related to this, but I was just like, oh cool, they're finally giving us an announcer of this guy. I was just like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, okay. Rad. Time to sweep. True. If Ricardo survives, we surely know he'll come back. It'll be a recurring joke throughout the story. Until we can beat that guy, I'm sure he'll keep chasing us. He chased us for so long already. Up. Wave 2 done. Surprise out of nowhere is better, so it's fine you didn't get the clues. Yeah, true. It's a pleasant surprise. Unexpected, but very welcome. Hang on, let me grab that last pudding hat again, and then I'll continue. Got a lot of cutscenes in the middle of our fight today. Hope we get a third. Yeah, true, right? There was an explosive noise from a distance. Moments later, Ricardo landed before us with a boom. Holy shit, he's actually kind of beat up. I heard that the Heishou of the East were a tough bunch, but that lady was something else. So why'd a woman like that suddenly split from a fight? Not my problem, I guess. She's getting written down in the book too. Well, she didn't die is one thing, huh? They made a whole ass BGM for the Jilu just to debate you. True. Effort. Points for effort. Upcoming Arknights collab, but Ricardo instantly folded you. At least it was only 40 rolls. Yeah, at least. Jilu was a woman? Yeah. It's probably hard to tell because of like the bandages, huh? Can't see your face. And then like, I don't know, the general getup is about hiding their identity, I feel, which is kind of in line with how they're assassins, so... Time to take care of what I really came here for. Get ready for a beatdown, Cube 1 Thieves. But he's already weakened, isn't he? Yeah, he's lost half of his HP bar. I think a member of the... Bro! The announcer doesn't even sound like he's on my side. The announcer be like, yeah, fuck you! Her eyes were very feminine. Or are... Oh! Our heroes on the right. Middle have one single reaction to all of life's inconveniences, don't they? Just write it in the book. That's right. How do you do, Ricardo? Blunt damage, paralyzed, blunt damage, paralyzed. Target loses SP. If it has target size less, each said to heal SP on some... I suddenly remembered our first fight against him, Potential Man. If evil, white, cute. Came in Ricardo peak. True, Keitel, true. Oh, look, a friend. The store doesn't have your brand of flakes. In the book it goes. Ricardo, my hair coupons. All allies, including this, heal 10 SP, 20 lifetime less damage from status effects, gain plus point boost, max 2. When in panic, recover from panic. Every time they're killed, offense level up. If the unit loses clashes, 6 defense level down. Then that's a mark. When attacked by mill, 3% more damage. Against the attacker, 1 offense level up. An allied unit from mill is killed by a skill, inflict 2 additional vendetta mark. 40% less HP, including parts. Fixed panic type. Okay. Vengeance. Oh boy. Alright, let's do this. He's actually kinda close to stagger. That's... I mean, like, it's welcome. A surprise for sure, but a welcome one, but you know. GG, man. Oh wait, that's just like a skill one anyway. Hang on, wait, my mouse is kind of bugging. Why can't I press anything? Wait, I actually can't get rid of the chain. My mouse is not clicking. Wait, I'm gonna unplug and plug my mouse again. It's not clicking. What the fuck? I can't even click it onto this. What the fuck? Mouse! What? What should I do to get out of this? What if I press P? Oh no! Click the other skill. Oh, okay. Thank you. That doesn't happen to me. That doesn't happen to me often. I had no idea. Oh my god. Just writes the address of the building, pisses on it in the left. It was Limbus apparently. Okay, thank you. Alt tab also didn't work, so I was confused. Okay, we can fight that and then... too slow. And if that's the case, coupon blast PTSD like that. It happens to the best of us. Bro is honestly too slow for this. Well, okay. Just hit, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm having that same problem too, no worries. It's weird because I've not really encountered this that often, so I was flustered. I feel like I've seen it before by accident, maybe only once or twice though, and then I don't really remember what I do. It's not going along. And just go second row, there you go. It's a long time glitch. Happens all the time for you. Ooh. For me, I've been lucky enough not to see it that often. But yeah. Thank you for helping me fix it. 300 lunacy. I can't believe, if it's been a long time glitch, I can't believe it's still not fixed though. Did you check his friends? Oh wait, you're right, I didn't. Little brother.
아직도 별의별 걸 다 보게 되는.
Oh, they're different from the guys earlier. Oh, I'm silly. Oh yeah, this guy looks cool. Oh, this guy looks cool. He's wearing like an outfit kind of similar to Ricardo. The sturdy little brother. This seems a little bit familiar. I could be wrong, but he seems a little bit familiar. This guy looks new. Little brother Werner. He has a name. Yeah, he's special like that. Didn't realize. He's not that strong compared to him, but it's nice that he's got a name. He's got a little notebook. Yeah, there, the chain. That's cute. And then he's got Vendetta mark as well. Ricardo with the big ass book. It's because he's a big brother. Can you imagine if a great... Can you imagine if like a great brother... Because he mentioned a great brother earlier. Can you imagine if they just have a whole ass dictionary? Like, really huge book. Dictionary of people to take revenge on. You're going... I'm writing that in my thesaurus. Seems a little familiar. Same skin as all other little brother. Yeah, this one. But then this one is different. Werner has a name. He just kinda showed up, huh? But he has dripped the oh, fuck. No more tests. Ooh. If the main target has a vendetta... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Unbreakable coins. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Wait, how high is he rolling? 24. Okay. I low-key wanna use... Haha, all red coins. Haha. Nah, we'll stagger him. Trust. Nah. I wanna use Yearning Mikala, but... Technically... Let's hit it. That's a huge blow. Okay, wait. Can't take this one. He's at 2. He's about to stagger though, so we actually can stop it. Combat start heals allies SP. Gotta try to stagger him, yeah. Low-key don't want to get Heishou. I'm gonna try binds. It might be able to work. Even if somehow it gets pushed there, it should work. Then everyone else can try to deal, I guess. Manually try to deal. Try to stagger here. What's the one I don't want to eat? I don't want to eat this one, right? Yeah, I don't want to eat that one. And then... got like a couple of dudes trying to hit him. I think it should work. Yeah, it should work. He's about to stagger. We can focus and pray set before the whole team. So true. So true. I think we can stagger him. He's about to, right? Then he doesn't. No. That one though. Anyways.
한방 제대로 먹었고. 너희 꽤 재밌는 상대를 만났어.
Well, honestly, it's not that scary, but you know. Yeah, she wins that clash. She lands that hit. How much damage does she do? I think enough. I heard the stagger sound effect, unless it was someone else. It was someone else. No, that's all of them. Okay, good! Good. Only Roger got staggered, but it's okay. This guy with 3 is low-key slightly ignorable. You can get that AoE out. Might hurt that guy quite a bit. Wait. I think I can get that AoE out to kill the other guy to be sure. There you go. And then... 100%. Be leaving Werner though. Let's hit Werner. Let's hit Werner from the side of my hit. Might help. I wonder how much damage it'll do to Werner. This guy's at 3, and that's no biggie actually. He's got, oh wait, no, he's only got 1 bleed, bruh. Bro's got 1 bleed. I mean, technically, you just do that. Boom. Sayonara. Nah, it's okay. She has skill 1 anyway. It's not like the unskill will gain weight and kill everyone anyway. Yeah, it probably would have, but I didn't read it. The fine print. It's okay, we have Yearning Mikala. Yearning Mikala will deal damage. It's very satisfying to see the boom, big number. Werner ran away. So 3 guy died, Werner ran away. So Werner is still important for later. He's like a surprise tool that will help us later. Okay. Alright, Greg. You do you. You do you, buddy. He liked it. Alright, Greg. You do you, buddy. You get stronger when you kill his friends. That's okay, he's about to stagger again. He's about to stagger again. I think we can do that. Oh shit, but he's at 5 speed. What the fucking shit? Oh, brother. Brother. Oh, brother. This guy is fast. Wait, hold up. Gents, I think it's... No. I don't think so. Nah. You used it all. Nah. Hold up. Nah, hold up. Nah, hold up. Hold up, just double checking. Okay.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
I'm pretty sure he just staggered this. He's just gonna get, you know, countered. It's okay. It's fine. See, he didn't stagger when she got countered. Could have flashed off or bleed damage. Oh, fair point. Why didn't I think of that? Oh my god, I should have flashed! So that happened. So over. I lost. Wait, what? What? I lost. Wait, what? He bled. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. All according to plan. All according to plan. Yes, that was first try, Oxide. Bleed and scripted win carry for the win for real. Wait, what do you mean you're not? Why is your jaw not broken? Truly bleed of all time. Yeah, Limbus is actually quite forgiving and easy compared to Arena. If this is Arena, I would have had to retry that fight. Actually lost the fight and counted it as a win. Oh. A shout cuts through the battlefield just as the sudden appearance of Ricardo was making things incredibly more difficult for us. Because the assassin protect— oh yeah. Huh? Didn't that guy split? What's he doing here laughing his butt off? You finally lost the plot, eh? Failed to plan after failed plan takes a toll, I suppose. Oh, maybe that was too much. But, I mean, how could I not laugh, right? After all that, everything comes together perfectly according to my plan. You hear this too, don't you? The sound of the city. The sound of the back streets. You just have to deal in up the— oh, but is it EX clear? Oh, we'll find out. You only restart for good, aren't you? Because Z-Loop pre-nerf was absurd. Oh. Do you hear the sound of crashing waves? Waves? When the sounds of a battle came to a stop with sudden shouts, we suddenly all began to notice the low, crawling sounds of omen that had been swirling under the commotion. Something's melting, regurgitating, or perhaps boiling over. If not, it's seeping, it's siphoning, a trace that was at once living and dead. What are wishes? Crashing and breaking, devoid of any recognizable stops. The lines between where it begins and ends blur. Yes, like the waves. Here it is. The current time is 3:21 hours. Then it's too late. Sweeper. The night in the back streets. We've never been outside the bus at this hour, have we? It was past 4 in the morning when we briefly set foot in the outskirts. So, no, we have. This would be our second time. Though it must be noted that the time of day was not a matter of concern then, as we were in the outskirts. They're finally all getting swept away like trash. Oh, how I've waited for this moment. What's he on about? You can't possibly be thinking that the sweepers will somehow break the taboo to help you. Still missing the point, botch purple dye job. Zelu, let us leave to the promised location. Huh? Did he actually scamper all the way here just to gloat at us and run away? Indeed, Shi Yihua gloated at us with a confident boast as though he was finally ready to face us, only to turn tail and run again with an unmistakable look of relief. I don't get it. Does he actually believe that the sweepers will help him? Faust? Indeed, sweepers do not invade residential areas. However, what if where standing isn't actually a residential area? What are you talking about? Look, this place got walls, beds, beddings, and... Nah. It's made out of liquid, brother. It can't be. Do you hear the sweeper singing the song of cleanly me? It is a song of the people who will not be filthy again. Oh my god, beautiful parody commissariat. Beautiful. The sweeping victory manager! This is why you don't play Wuthering Waves. It has Wuthering in the name, but no wait. Yes. Gotta sweep, sweep, sweep. Oh my goodness. Land of Illusions, Honolulu. Let's go. Slurping up the walls. Sweeper, no sleeping. Sweeper, no. Bro, I think My Little Pony had like a moment where Twilight was singing about sweeping. It was either that or that was a fandom meme. Sweep, 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 sweep. It's going in my head right now. It's so cute. I guess the walls felt weirdly mushy and melty. It wasn't just Roger who realized what was going on. The other sinners began to look around in confusion as well. The walls of the Kazan had all but melted away, leaving nothing behind. As though the place we slept in last night was but a house and a painting. Our realization came too late, as the wave-like noise from earlier had already encroached right up to where we were. And unlike the other times, when they'd simply parked around the bus, they were cutting straight into the remnants of our lodging. Damn! Yeah, my 33333. 45124111553. Okay. That's so many of them! New designs yet is slightly different from what I remember. Holy crap. This is actually really unnerving. Hope you enjoyed the interval because the more is back to Rena. No! Doesn't work. Door is a freaking ah! What's going on? Why? There. This is ridiculous. Sweepers? How dare they break the taboo so brazenly? Huh. Looks like I'll be facing waves tonight. Why do you sound so excited about this? I mean, we've got to... Let's make some things clear. It's clear that if we don't do anything but stand around, they'll sweep us all away. Or literal waves. True. Wonder if Faust speaks numbers. I feel like she could. Even if she doesn't, it could be like the Gesellschaft and check. There they go. Damn it! We have to make our stand here. Is it still going? Or it's gotta be a new wave. We saw victory screen. It's the next node. You can see Ricardo here. Yeah, let's go check now. Wow, crazy. Oh, we got an EX clear. What the fuck? 15 turns. What the fuck? Hey, Ricardo, you gotta help us out, man. Oh my god, you're right. There he is. Could I see him earlier? Holy shit. I'm like blind or something. He's like bright pink or purplish, depending on how you see that hue. What the fuck? I didn't notice. Please tell me Ricardo's on our side for this fight. I really hope so too. Why is it like that icon? Is it a repeat? Is this the farmable node? Is that why that's the icon? I think it's the farmable node. Night in the back streets. All right, let's do this. There's the event. Literally crash the party. Yeah. So why you went with a full blunt team? The first fight, part of the fight took two forever. You know, I actually haven't considered that yet, huh? Oh shit, that's epic. Oh my god! There they are in the background! They're also fighting back against the sweepers. Yo, I love that! Wait, get out of here. Trying to see Ricardo. Get out of here. We're all in the same boat now. I think this guy should change his target now. I think he should give up on us and go for like the other guys instead. Oh, what the fuck? 14 on wave 1 with more... it's the waves of sweepers. Okay then. Only 6 turns, just bold. Yes, and then we will see if it doesn't pay off. I switch teams. Oh my god, it's a regular fight? Oh. Okay. Alright then. Oh man, you missed the Hello Kitty Man entrance. It's okay, Pipi or me. Welcome, thank you for dropping by. Music is just as epic. True. This is giving me the Lion King vibes. Mufasa. Feels a little bit better. It's just that, That also bleed, huh? Yeah, this is the last fight. I would figure. I think the last one after this is gonna be like an ending node. Just to wrap it up. So there isn't a dungeon, it's just this really long ass fight. Every time with the sweepers, I swear. Persistent. Not again! Motherfucker. These guys are just like... It's this fucking... This again! Oh my god, it's like war flashbacks happening right now. Damage taken minus 10%! Corpse cleanup! For the family! No! Wait, what was that when entering from wave 2? No! Enter with 30 SP! What the fuck, man? No! Oh my god, the world just returns to... Look on the bright side, we have Waller passes. God damn it. They're doing it. Oh my god. I think it's funny they have an unbreakable reuse coin on... They do have unbreakable coins too, bruh. At least we don't have to manage my light. I'll always have skills. The only thing we have to manage are ego resources, I guess. Yeah, the hauler passes. Keep the full tank. For real. Use Suburbia or lose. Oh yeah, you're right! We have the chance to use Suburbia now. You're right, you're right. I might forget again. You always saw sweepers march through the streets and groups knock them going full stampede. No wonder everyone's afraid of it. Yeah, very, very scary. Instead of Ricardo, we get Honglu's sister as a helper. Yeah. I mean, Ricardo's got his own thing, you know? He's got his own thing going on the side. It's okay. Feel like it's either yearning Mercala or getting SP, because this is gonna be a long fight. Honglu sister, you okay? You okay? I feel like it's gonna be. A fluid sack. We need to win the clashes. So, hey, give me that. Feels like a sun shower sort of fight. Understandable. Oh my goodness gracious! And Faust is last. Oh wow, that's so splendid. That's quite splendid. Absolutely nice. Very nice. Amazing. Well, if we can slowly build up to the elite is not like it's fine. I'm trying to play safer now that I completely fucked up and somehow won the last fight. That was like weird. Oh wait, was that about the thing you think is bugged with the speaker? If they're staggered with persistence, they can still clash happen to you? I think that happens when staggering persistence status triggers the same turn more likely by the same sinner in one skill use. Oh. Okay, look at that! From like low numbers, we're all quite high. I mean 29 is... She was the one who did... Oh wait, it's not a focused encounter! Okay. I mean, I guess it makes sense that it's not a focus encounter. They can't quite focus one by one to do this. Because, like, yeah. Because, like, they're in the middle of a stampede. They gotta act fast. Makes sense. Love this OSD. True. Yearning can clear this anyways. I'm probably not gonna EX it, maybe we're gonna take a while, but yeah, once we get Yearning Merkala in stock more often, should be fine. We can just start spamming. That guy's low, I think. They're just janitors, you're making their jobs harder. They're just janitors and yeah, okay, he hit his 80% chance. Congratulations. Are you happy with yourself? Congratulations, are you happy with yourself? Because I'm not happy with you.
저기 벌벌 떨고 있는 나머지 녀석들도 쳐야 한다.
Don't mind me coming through. Seriously, seeing this like Stampede is really giving me the vibes of when Simba watched Mufasa like, you know, get... It's a really weird thing to think of. Oh shit! The other guy, Yihua, right? He literally came by to gloat before he left, right? Brother, he literally did the scar. Long live the king, and then leaves, and then like he gets stampeded. We're Mufasa right now. We're Mufasa if he had like revival powers, and he'd be like, nah, I'd win. When he stared at the stampede. The only problem I have with the stampede is they hide the status. Oh yeah, they kind of do. You'd have to press them manually. Just got waves. Wait, what? Ends after one turn. Eh? Mufasa if he threw hands. Wait, so they'll move on? Even if I don't kill them? Do they just move on or what? Well, let's find out what they do. Okay, what do you do? It's gonna end soon, so it'll move on. Oh, let me guess. The EX condition is probably to kill them all. They'll have 1 hour to sweep after all. Yeah, just like... Oh no! Suddenly... Oh, just the way... Oh, okay. Suddenly my brain went like... My brain went like... They're running down the street, right? And then we're in the way and they're trying to fight us all because they're like, fuck, can't sweep this motherfucker out of the way. And then like, when the time's up, he's like, move, bitch! And then he just runs past you. That's just how I imagine it, bruh. You keep them too long, they're gonna starve. They're gonna have their move, bitch moment. Move, bitch! I gotta move! No, we are not sweepable. Get out of the way! Alright, let's go. Shichun's so close to stagger, it makes me sad. There's not really anything I can do about it. I don't have power over what she does. That's fine. Go back up. Yes. It's getting cleaner. Oh my goodness! Yeah, they cleaned the house up so well. They're doing so great. They ate the house. Yeah, they ate the house to go like move. I'm moving on now. There's more streets to sweep. Who the hell is staggered? Who died? Oh god, was it Shichun? No! I failed her. I failed her. Not that I couldn't really do anything about it because it's a normal encounter and that makes me sad. I like to believe that she just walked away. I like to believe. If I get to the next cutscene and then she's dead, I'm gonna lose my shit. Surely not. Surely not, right? Right? Yes, I mean, Dante is surviving somehow. You're very right about that. Funny trash disposal. He does have other 6 sinners around. We have 6 sinners deployed and then the rest of them are just like forming a blockade next to Dante. No, Shichun, no! He's gone! This upsets me greatly. Get out of the way, sweepers. Alright. Is that gonna work? Yeah, that's gonna work. That's also gonna work. Okay. I'm very thankful that our defensive skills are quite good. Our emotional support is gone. Yeah. No, Shichun. I believe Shichun will be there in the next scene. Someone got staggered again. We're getting trash disposal. Holy fuck! That's a lot! My trash is. I'm getting disposed. Faust! Faust, no! Disposed. She's dead. She is dead! She got trash disposal twice! throws these coins into oblivion! Bruh! What the fuck? Coin reads up to 3 times. Love it. Oh my. Wing beat him, it was goated. Goodbye, Faust. It's over. I'm so sorry. We even have so many skills gone. Top 10 sweeper moments. God, that means she failed because she was gonna dodge. Well, we got 2 substitute members. Sweep ends after 3 turns. Brother, I don't think we're making this. I think we might have to go again with more people in the back line now that I realize how this works. Well, technically, man, he's at 0, man. We don't have Mercala either because we don't have... What do we not have? We don't have green. Oh my god. We're gonna have to do the green skills. Oh, brother. How many green win? 2 more. Yeah, Honglu heals SP and he's AoE. Can we afford that? That's 5-1. Let's double check Mercala real quick. Yeah, it doesn't need it. It can do that. Yeah, it can do that. And then, what is this? Oh, it's Red Eyes and Contempt. Oh, okay. Wait. Let's do that again. Okay, that's a bit better. It's a bit better. Who is this? The guy in the back? Man, it's so hard to see them. Jeez. Okay. And then this hits. Oh, it doesn't hit him. Oh, whatever. Just do it. 6 sinners versus 7 sweepers. No wonder I was having trouble cleaning. If we just have to survive, I might have to bring more sinners in. That's about it. Because of trash disposal, having more than 6 sinners of this fight helped greatly. True. We're already on our 8th, and they're the last people. They're like a wave, so they always go forward instead of back due to time limitation. So if you're in a triangle formation, you can probably redirect most of the sweepers away from you. Ooh, fair. I don't think you can farm this with a solo unit just from trash disposal. Your 1 sinner is gonna die before getting full shots. Oh, fair. Middle bro struggling in the background is always so fun to see. Oh, me too, it's so relatable. And then Ricardo's like our announcer, so it's like we're fighting together, bro. No, mama. Mama. Struggling because she's at 5. But she's like, eh. Focus battles here works better. Yeah, but I get why it's not a focus battle. We just don't have the luxury to do that right now. Simply the sheer numbers. I mean, I get it. In the library, they were also sheer numbers, but it was only a certain amount of them, not like a sweeping wave like this, not in the thick of it. So we could do it like a focus battle. Now, not so much. Me now having doubts, should I have Superbia that or should I Superbia Summit? Now they have a reason to be feared. True. Maybe you bust thieves aren't so bad. His book turns from the Book of Vengeance to the Book of Friendship and has the sinner's name on it. Oh my god. The good ending. After fighting side by side with you guys, y'all ain't so bad after all. This should be okay to use Hex Nail. We'll give a bit of heals to the dudes who are dying. And we only have 5 sinners left. We only have 5 sinners left. Yeah. Let's try. How about Carmilla? Do you mean like the Yearning Mercala? Yeah, we did that just now. Well, we have one more wave, huh? We need to build it back up. I think it's the green that we're usually not having because it's a lower level skill, so I've been avoiding it too much. Hope Rodya will actually be able to use her skill though before we move on to the next part, right? Yeah, okay, good. We need to heal ups. It's no substitute for our fluid sac, but it's better than nothing. Considering there's only 5 of us left. At least we got more skill slots. We're making up for the fact that we're lacking members. Happy. Yeah, happy. Yeah, this is definitely the time to start dancing with the sweepers. When else will you get this opportunity? Man. This seems like it would make a lot of noise. So does that mean if you're trying to sleep in the middle of the night and then you don't have good soundproofing in the back? Oh shit. There's a cutscene. I was gonna say, and you don't have good soundproofing, would you hear this rumbling in the middle of the night? Go like, what the hell? You're just gonna get like earmuffs or something at that point. Wave 2 complete. Wave 3 incoming. The battle was long and grueling. Even Ricardo and his henchmen appeared visibly exhausted after the second wave. Big bro, we messed up. We never should have put you through this trouble in the first place. Don't worry about it, kid. You've taken a brother who came all the way from the south and guided him safely through the labyrinth that is H-Corp. I'd say you've done more than enough. No one could have expected that we'd be fighting the sweepers, of all things. If we're able to withstand the sweepers, enemies that could give even the middle trouble, practice makes perfect and perfection makes an expert, huh? Guess Hong Lu wasn't too far off the mark. Man, we would have been long swept away by the horde if we were still new at this. Ishmael, who was taking a brief downtime to check the sharpness of her harpoon, was right. If we'd been through something like this before, fighting against an endless horde of enemies, long battles of attrition, this wasn't new. And that very experience was definitely an edge we had against these enemies. Of course. Can we even handle the third wave at this rate? There's but no choice but to withstand it. Nothing was certain just yet. We still had the third wave to survive. I'll carry out your sentences as soon as we survive the third wave. Even when we're all basically in the same boat, this guy can't help but have it out for us, huh? Why would I ever— The third wave begins, and with it, the buildings suddenly began to shift violently. What? Hold on, what's going on? The buildings are shifting. What's happening? Oh my god, it's rearranging the city at the same time, bruh! I remember asking you guys to read all the damn pamphlets. Buildings inside H-Corp shift every once in a while. I didn't know it would be like this, but still. Fortunately, it doesn't seem that the building we're in is shifting by much, Executive Manager. My head candidacy swam through the whole Great Lake. Bro, whales? Nah, I'm not afraid of that. Mill's struggling. Love to see it. We're all struggling together. It's the sheer numbers, and they're also really persistent. They just come back. People that tries to sleep 3 in the morning and hear guttural street janitor. Me. I'd be that type of person trying to sleep at 3 in the morning and go like, I can't fall asleep. Sleepers are getting knocked around. Team Rocket's blasting off. You did there in the back! Oh my gosh. Poor Ishmael, the only one who ever prepared through. The poor little guys are getting thrown away. They're like stick figures. Oh my god. As soon as Otis finished, an errant building suddenly jutted violently from the ground, rising in a diagonal burst and struck Ricardo square in the chest, sending him blasting up into the sky. Ricardo too! No! There he goes! There he goes. Ricardo's blasting off again. Damn you, mark my words, this is also going in the box! Ricardo wasn't the only one that got practically punched by a building. Big bro! Ricardo's our Majima. Oh my god! Ricardo everywhere. I would enjoy that. Ricardo everywhere. That would be funny. He needs to be our running gag. You're so right. Literally Team R Ricardo. The R in Rocket stands for Ricardo. He's the reoccurring guy. Exactly. The henchmen of the middle, who had formed a defensive square to withstand the waves, were blasting off in all directions. Or maybe they were falling? I wasn't sure anymore. The book will just be filled with heat cliffs. You can't possibly pin the shifting of the buildings on us. That's not our fault. Just write H-Corp or something. I like to see how you get revenge on that or something. Imagine if you're fighting some normal excavation fights in the next wave as Ricardo out of nowhere. Bro! At some point, that would be so funny. Be like, oh boy, my EXP node is going well, then it's like random encounter instead of victory at the end, and then it's Ricardo. Bro! Just a little doozy. We'll probably get in the rerun. Ooh. I hope get a Werner ID. We'll probably go to Heath. Oh, the Werner ID. Yeah. I think a Werner Heathcliff would go hard. I mean, the drip is amazing, but it'd be also kind of funny. It's just kind of funny in general if it would go to Heathcliff because the middle is the reason. Here's the reason the middle has it out for us. Hope we get it soon, but it's gonna take a while. Yeah, definitely. Ricardo jump scare just appears in the solar gate like Majima, like everywhere where Majima does. Yeah, exactly. What's happening? The movement of the buildings has significantly reduced the enemy population in this area, Dante. This is an opportunity. Huh, now that those irritating bastards are off our backs. I think this is definitely more than doable now. I can feel the spirit rising among the sinners. Come on, let's do this. We've done this kind of fight 1,000 times. Yeah, morale is high. Let's fucking go. Oh wow, it's even cleaner. You can see the pipes. Wow.
형제의 원한
Stop already.
정부의 추가에
Bro.
조만간
5 turns. We have to live for 5 turns with a music change. Oh boy. Replacing all bosses with Ricardo April 1. Wait. Every fight you play on April 1 will have Ricardo at the end. That'd be kind of funny, I think. Bro, I can imagine Ricardo popping out from under a trash cone. Like a giant trash cone like Majima. That's good. Hilarious says canon that Ricardo's theme song follows him everywhere in his general location. What's the singularity? Did he find it do that? Yeah. Best cleaner. They're amazing. If you could hire the sweepers and they won't kill you, yeah, that is amazing. Amazing work, actually. I respect this. I respect this. You know how dirty this place was? Damn. You're going for the new floor pack. Wish you luck. Good luck! What's in the new floor pack? Is it the sweepers themselves? Or is it the Heishou gang? I see it being either way, I guess. 5,000 sweepers per node? Never mind. I'm never picking that pack ever. There's a reason why you spent 190 rolls just to get Ricardo. Waffy be damn. I need my Hello Kitty man. Hell yeah. Heishou is the normal nodes. Boss is the You still have to fight the sweepers. That sounds like a bit of a nightmare. Some middle little brother. Oh, it's a mix-up of everything you fought. Oh my god. Bruh, Ryoshu, look at my Ryoshu, bruh. She's fucking dead. Damn, look at my Ryoshu, bruh. She's fucking dead. Man, I can't believe this is happening. It's gonna use what I would have used for Merkala. But it's better than nothing, honestly. Hey, little bro, Malpack and Sleepers in the final node. Exclusive Rupture Blunt gifts. There's a new ego gift buff, specifically middle IDs. You need 2 Dawn and Mercy. Oh, very optimistic for more middle ID. Yeah, I mean, there's only 2 of them right now. Hope the music changes when you have a full middle team. That would be fun. Actually, like, this is what I was gonna try to say earlier, but I got interrupted by probably story. I've only been building, like, status effect teams so far in Limbus. I haven't yet tried to consider, like, attack type. I feel like that's a... I feel like it's just that it was more in my face in Ruina to have attack type builds every now and then, but might be nice to have attack type builds in Limbus too. Just in, like, the side. Like, yeah, like, slash, blunt, pierce. Generalist IDs is so fun. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to try something different. You're not just trying to stack your potency and count of your status effect, right? Slightly different. Let's go Sun Shower. It gives us protection as well, so it's kind of nice to have. Okay. Still looking generally okay. Most different statuses usually follow an attack type anyway. Oh, really? I didn't quite notice, huh? Made yourself a tanking team and brought it out for the sweepers. Oh boy, did they tank. No egos used. All basically alive, half issue and above. That definitely includes Zwei-ish, right? Like recently charged has been mostly blunt. Oh, I wouldn't have known. I don't have it. Well, I do have some charged characters. I just don't use them quite yet. Yeah. Hey, oh yeah. Hey. It's fine. We have a bunch of that except for the envy part. 5 out of 12. Just need to survive a couple more turns. I think we'll survive this. Yeah, multi-crack. Oh yeah, that's true. Multi-crack was blunt. Rupture is slash. Oh. Bleed is pierce now. Oh yeah, definitely. The Blood Fiends definitely have a lot of piercing attacks. I think it's just like Greg. Greg who is like blunt. Your priest Greg, Souls, Hobocliff, and K Honglu live through the way. Oh boy, those guys are also tanky. Greg and Otis. I feel like Otis is a mix. She also has slashing, right? That could be, yeah, blunt and slash. Yeah. But both Manager and Roger are piercing. I do remember this because when I did my MD Infinity, I was picking piercing damage gifts. And then I did have a few blunt and slashing, but then I just had to put them on the side. Like a specific slot, right? So for example, slot 4 or 5, I forgot the number. It's a blunt damage up, then I'll specifically put Mr. Greg. Oh, 13. Look at him try to roll his 80% chance and die. Wait, unless he already did it. I don't know. Bleed have a lot of pierce. Yeah, true. More than some archetype or status and attack type specific, but Bleed has a lot of bleed and also slash with Kurapuma. Oh, yeah. Bleed yeah, okay. It's gonna be ending season soon. Yeah, gonna have to shard everything now. And wow, look! We don't just have to live, we can win! Look at that! Let's go! This Ryoshu, by the way, I didn't really completely pay attention to the kit that she was using, but she really held her own. I say as she got staggered. No, wait, no, she didn't. Well, I said that as she lost her clash. But, you know, she really held her own. I respect that. Even though I didn't know what she was doing. Only had to sacrifice some sin. Yeah, just a couple. We still had 5 alive. That's quite good. Survived. It's quite good. I love the survive screen. It's a different color too. I mean, it really isn't a victory. You just kind of live through that. You didn't fight everything. Earliest it can realistically end is in 5 weeks. Oh, okay. I'll be worried. I'll be sure to try to shard everything before it goes away. I remember I missed a little bit at the end of season 4 before. Well, I get to double check when they show up in like the dispenser start of next season. Yeah. Shows how we cannot win against all these sweepers. That's just too much. That's too many. Unless we're suddenly super OP. Nah. One skill is neutral counts while the other 2 are positive. Wait, who are we talking about? Oh, the Ryoshu. Too many men. So we fair sweepers won anyway since all they want to do is eat. True. They still get their meal. Was that the last of them? Current time is 04:24 hours. About 10 minutes until the night in the back streets ends, but we can relax now given that we survived the 3rd wave. The buildings are also no longer shifting. Stability has been restored. We did it, executive manager. Bloody hell, finally! The sinners all collapse to the ground from exhaustion. Even if the meal is other sweepers, they're happy. Oh. They're not picky eaters. There was a Kajan here, but it's gone now. Despite the fact that we haven't moved at all from our initial positions, there wasn't even a trace of it having been here. We realized that when we'd been relocated on top of a roof, as though we had all just awakened from a dream of sleeping in a building that never even existed. Even cleaned after themselves. Yeah, they're so great. Goated. That was one hell of a battle, man. I thought I was done for. This is killing me. His back hurts now. Me too. I don't know if we could have survived all that if their hair-obsessed loon wasn't here to draw some of them away. Guess I do have something to thank him for. So that's all they've gotten ahead on battle. Art thou acquainted with these foes, young Ryoshu? Of course, I've heard of them. Their scent of blood, 'twas faint, but cannot be. No. 'Twould be best not to linger over long on this thought. Why not? Dig deeper. Letting ephemeral inspiration slip through your fingers is the death of creativity. I said I won't linger on it. Don't rush me. Whatever. How uninspiring. I wonder if there was... The scent of their blood was faint. I wonder if she's trying to say that some of them weren't like... Do you think she was trying to say some of them might have been blood fiends? I don't know, I could be silly and it's flying over my head. Yeah, I mean, it's like weird that she suddenly stops and points it out, you know? Kind of sloshy. Yeah, it's hard for me to tell for sure. Maybe saying like that, yeah, maybe, right? What if they're all blood bags? Oh, they could also be blood bags in a way. Oh shit! Thinking they were human? That's also possible. It's hard to tell which exactly it was among all of those options that they could have been. But there is something different about them, you know? Something that was like, that's odd. Clean and tidy little sweeping. Guys, now's not the time to bicker. Ryoshu and Don Quixote's words were indeed unnerving, but we'd have plenty of time to discuss once we return to the bus. If we can return in one piece. Shihua. We'll get him! Oh wait, what the fuck? You're still here? I was gonna be like, we'll get him next time, and then he was still there. What the fuck? Brother, I thought your building, like wherever you escaped to, would have gotten like thrown away soon. So, okay. Alright. Could be like their blood fiend family, like Mashegans. They clean all the blood and only respond to the head. Oh, that could be an interesting thing to think of, huh? Ricardo from the top row! Can't believe you're still here. I thought for sure you'd have been long swept away by now. Can you let that go? You don't have to keep it. Shihua must have been waiting somewhere nearby to watch us die, because it didn't take long for him to reappear in front of us. Perhaps they agreed upon a new deal while we were fending off the waves of sweepers. The Mao branch and the Zilu were approaching us with an intimidating gait that contrasted with their earlier passivity. Damn it. Executive Manager, we've had too many high-risk, high-fatigue battles in succession. I hate to offer such a disloyal advice, but it might be wise to avoid this battle at all costs. One joke, guy. He's got one joke and he's overusing it. He really is courting that. So true. His ultimate family prank, brother. Sweeper weapons have a familiar color and texture. Yeah, it's red and it's shiny. Reminds us of the blood fiends. Well, blood bags as well. Interesting. I mean, she said it's faint, but it might have been faint just because of their gear, right? That doesn't seem like an option to me. I look around. Most of the sinners were either dead, trampled, and chopped to small, unrecognizable pieces. They were barely holding on at best. I can bring them back. I always do. But when they've completely surrounded us, I don't know if I can bring them back in time to protect me. They might just cut down the other sinners as soon as they get back up. And cracks like hard blood. Ooh. Well, this was within my predictions. I can simply finish off anyone that hasn't been swept away. Now, a stage is set for my ascension. For the next 10 minutes, no sweepers, let alone anyone, is coming here. You know why? Because who in their right mind would leave their homes when the night in the back streets is still ongoing? I mean, maybe Verg can show up. Or maybe someone else can show... I don't know. And it looks like even that annoying idiot from the middle's been taken care of too. Somehow. You know how much of this was your plan? How much, you ask? The whole thing, of course, all the way back to that construction site that blocked your path. The one who deceived the unscrupulous fool of your company. It was me! The one who put the pitiful Qingtao, who doesn't even have a family name, with you. It was me! And the one who contracted the Triax office to challenge you to a duel. It was me! And guess who it was that relayed your real-time location to all kinds of forces in the district? Yes, it was me. Verg is cleaning up his breach of gun. It was me, Barry. Oh my god! You're right. Most of those are like little inconveniences along the way for us. But he's having his reverse flash moment. Holy shit. And he did this all just to say his one joke that we were swept. What? Bro. Wait, in Ruina it said that blood in the canister is also part of the sweepers. Ooh. Shit, we gotta return to the Ruina lore of sweepers real quick. Oh, for his sweeper joke. I know, right? And this trashy lodging without a residential permit. All devised by none other than yours truly, using Q-Corp's technology. I see. Yay, Shijun! Yay! Didn't fail you. It's so good. It was so good, wasn't it? What a perfect strategy. What did you think? Aren't I great? Aren't I so utterly clever? This is exactly why I deserve to be the next family hierarch. A folly to speak those words. Who is this? An unfamiliar voice echoed from the dark. Okay, we don't know who it is. When you rolled tails on 45 sanity, it was me. Ricardo wasn't part of his plan though. He was shocked about that, yes. He was a wild card. Imoto survived, makes me so happy. She's alive. But who is this? If Ricardo didn't stay up but his bodyguard, some of the sweepers, we would have been cooked. True. Starting to think Q-Car is Japan because it's talisman. Aside in China, we're already in China. Oh, true, true. It was neither animosity nor hospitality, only utter serenity and nothing else. The speaker approached us, walking under the narrow ray of moonlight that shone between the shifted buildings. Eee! Well, goodbye, Qingtao, you're dead. In his hand was a decapitated head illuminated by pale light. Blood dribbles from the severed neck. The wide-open eyes remain frozen in its final moments, filled with utter terror. Oh, 7 Qingtao. Well, to be fair, he was also a little bit of an asshole, so it's okay. He walks towards us in step with the drip of the blood. What the fuck? He looks like a manhwa protagonist. He looks so badass. Enter, bro. Wait, is this another Mao? This looks so fucking cool. Jia Chu. Oh my god. Hong Lu, you've been holding out on us. Your brother is amazing. That's Zilu. Oh, that's Zilu. Okay. Zilu. Someone else over here. And then him. His aura! He's got so much aura, Chinese Emperor. His aura is too strong. I'm getting blown away. He's a Wuxia Novel Protect cleared. Exactly. It can't be Jiachu. It's John Red Chamber. I knew Yihua was working for someone. It was him. Oh, I do have Qingtao's head. Shit, even in outside of the cutscene, he has so much aura. What the hell? He's aura farming. That's so right. I have brought back the wayward pet to his master, so that he must once again be leashed. Doesn't aura farm? He aura invests. Yo. Yo. He's so cool though. What the heck? Who's this behind him though? Ah, kind of pretty. There's a serpent, my lord. Leave it. We needn't shoo it away. You will loan the Heishou pack so that you may simply get in their way, no more. I see. Was there a sudden change of heart once you held the leash in your hands? That to return to the Shi family side would be to your benefit? No, you knew everything all along? Bro, his aura himself, beefy? Yeah. Wonder who she meant with the serpent line? Yeah, I wonder. I wonder if he means this guy because he was a snake to them, but What, I must ask, is everything to you? Serpent Sussy, your vision's too limited for my lord's wisdom to comprehend. The wise fails to peer through the narrow-sighted eyes of the fool. But if by everything you refer to how you feigned abandonment from the Shi family to secure my lord's trust, indeed, it could be said that we do know everything. Yeah. Don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I will share with you my most guarded secrets of the Shi family. It's right, the 10 blades of the east, yes, the... But Shi Yihua could speak no more. Aww. Well... For a serpentine blade struck from the umbra separated his head from his torso with ease. Purple serpent. Whoa. Little Yihua, have I not warned you time and time again to guard your tongue against the creeping desperation? I believe that we've gathered the intelligence we had hoped to collect, my lord. Heishou snake assassin. Sheesh, you needn't pursue the serpent shield. Okay, so the serpent wasn't Yihua. I wonder if he's looking at Honglu, maybe? First Honglu, then Jia Juan. Jiaxi Chun and now Jiaxi. How many more of your siblings have we yet seen in your family? How many more of his siblings and they all bang? Holy shit. This guy's got the most aura though among all of them so far. Jack Juan could probably grasp someone's neck single-handedly with those hands. Let me look at his hands again. He got them yaoi hands though. But yeah, true. He could. It was a sea pack that killed him. Yeah, it was different, huh? Interesting. We know of rabbits, rat, and snake so far. Yeah. You needn't pursue the serpent, CD. Oh, the serpent being the snake. Oh, okay. Literally. Not anyone else here. Okay. His voice boomed as he commanded those who appeared to be his officers. The tall, built man took a ponderous step from the shadows and stood before us. With an enigmatic expression, he wordlessly looked at Yihua's decapitated head, now lying on the ground, then at us. It was as though he was gazing upon the clouds or blades of grass. I shall take them with me. He picked up Yihua's decapitated head before gesturing at his officer with a nod. Ah, here it is, my lord. Wrap their heads with stasis wraps, and decomposition won't set in anytime soon. And with those bandages, he begins to wrap them up in a practice motion. Oh shit, their heads are intact. Are you guys gonna bring him back? Revival? Mother, I thought we've seen the last of this guy, this Yihua guy. What if he comes back? What if he comes? I thought he was done for, but then his head is intact. God damn it. You know, I somehow didn't realize in my own playthrough Yihua got killed by a third party rather than Chachi orders. Yeah! It took me a bit, and then Chad's help nudged me into realizing it, so it was nice to have it there. Yeah, I also kind of just realized it. Remember that Yuri had her head intact back in Kanto 1? Oh my god, the copium, let's go. Wait, I said the copium, let's go, but then I thought about it. What if? What if Honglu's brother just so happened to have the bandage? The copium is so real. Bro, imagine though. Imagine. And with the the copium, it returned! And with those bandages, he begins to wrap them up in a practice motion. He does not pay us any heed, as though we weren't even worth the attention. Who's this person though? They're pretty. 100% pure copium. Yeah, okay. Return to me once you're finished here. Yuri sadly had maggots in her head, so most likely her brain was... No! Well, it makes sense. She got eaten by an abnormality, so... Yes, my lord. hold on. You can't just show up out of nowhere and... He did not reply, his eyes gazing, yet reflecting at nothing but hollow emptiness. And just as he had emerged from the darkness, he vanished into the shadows, carrying 2 decapitated heads. That is so fucking unnerving. Can you imagine being just some guy who's like, well, the night is over, opens my window. Holy shit, what the fuck? Can you imagine though? Just like, the night is over, I can look outside and see how clean. Oh my god. It took so much damage. The neighbors opens the door to see chaos. Snake and a rabbit. Yeah! Scream. Oh my goodness. Alliance. I wonder though. I wonder who that person next to him was. I guess we'll find out later on when we actually get to Kanto 8. But it's interesting. It's very pretty. I really want to know their name. Last note. Yeah! The finishing up the epilogue finale. Things weren't looking any better. Oh, she's still here. Or he, I'm not sure. I think it's a girl. I could instinctively tell that they were different from anyone or anything we'd faced in Hongyuan so far. I don't suppose our lord left them alive only for us to slay them. Then perhaps it would be apt that I introduce myself, as it is common courtesy to do so. Yay! H-Corp doesn't want you to notice, but you can just collect decapitated heads from people in the backstreets already after. Oh my god. Zigong. Call me Zigong. I'm but a humble student of my lord, Master Chu's teachings. My lord, Master Chu. Somehow, I was reminded of the discussion Qingtao refused to finish. For when the far one comes, betwixt the burnt doors shall a star fall astray. Been rather popular in the back streets. It's not the place to discuss such matters. Name's Dante, I'm their manager. I decided to speak up, struggling through the pressure. I instinctively knew that we had to find out as much as possible that we could about the man from earlier. They introduced themselves as Manager Dante. I see. Your candidness is appreciated. Zilu, withdraw the Mao. It seems that we need not contend with them at the moment. Very well. Imagine opening a window to smoke and seeing blooming rose wild blind wail against sweeper waves. Yo! You just move the curtains out of the way. I wonder how the sweepers are. What the? It seemed as though they had the very same thought about us. Now, is that sufficient proof of our intent to engage in brief discourse? To discuss some matters with you to mark a courtly ending to this encounter should be of benefit to us for the prospects of the future, so ask away, as they say. By the way, Zilu and Zigong were 2 of Confucius' students. Oh! Damn! Please, all respectable people are asleep at 3:30 to 4:30 in the morning. Yeah, you're right. It's because it's like DGen hours. I'm still awake, so... And Confucius himself was born Kong Chu. Ooh! Interesting tidbit of knowledge. That's when Jia Shichun stepped forward after having retreated from the domineering presence. So that's what those suspicious songs I heard in the back streets were about. It's about you guys, wasn't it? So are those lyrics true? Nah, so that's what you wish to know. Zichun of the Jia family. It's said that you possess a talent in rhetoric, yet walk a path beclouded by concern and anxiety. Truly, your insignificance precludes your part in greatness. Wait, don't speak for me. I would have been the first to say anything if I thought she was wrong. Oh, yes, my lady. Shi Yuhua? You're the one who sent him after us, right? Close, but not exact. He was an agent of the Shi family, sent to spy on my lord's doings. We had bestowed upon him control of a Heishou path, for we had found his conduct shallow, and saw a means of learning more of the Shi family's machinations. Yet, it seems that once granted power, the boy mistook himself for a man wherewithal to represent the Shi family. So you used him. Just as he sought to use us. Although he was quite shallow in his strategy compared to our own. So, what's now? I don't think you're looking to kill us, right? No, nothing. Do whatever it was that you had sought to accomplish here. You're letting two of your master's rivals go just like that? What a strange thing to say. Look around as I might, I fail to see any rivals here. Not even worth the time. Oh my gosh. Then why did you order Yihua to attack us? You said it yourself. We're not even your rivals. The manager inquires why you commanded Yihua to carry out this assault against Limbus Company. They fear, yet they seek to gain understanding through that fear. Yet they remain wanting in certain perspicacity. My lord has always said that if one learns not from a plight, then no discourse with them shall bear fruit. Instead of giving me a straight answer, Zigong left me with only a puzzling comment before she brushed past us. I have given you the courtesy enough. This is a good time for us to depart. Now, do stay nicely within your borders, as you have remained there thus far. I would greatly despise an odd splash of ink marring the great painting. With that, Zigong walked into the shadows beneath the forest of buildings. Cast beneath the forest of buildings. Zilu and countless Heishou that surrounded us also disappeared with them. Just as cryptic as... Oh my gosh. Yeah, her cryptic answer just flew over my head, for real. Finally. She has no idea how bad we are at painting within the lines. Very real, but she'll find out in Kanto 8. I looked around just in time to see Otis collapse, and while the rest of the sinners lay dead or barely clinging to life. There was Jashichun, who had collapsed to the floor all as well, and Wei, who was tending to her wounds, and me, who somehow survived through all that without getting decapitated. And the night that put us through multiple brushes with death came to an end. The day breaks. Yeah, and that's pretty much everything that's happened. That Big Brother Chew? I see. Once the day broke, we decided to take a quick walk outside and recover a little from the exhaustion of the night. Sundered witnessing. Yeah, I can't wait for Kanto 8. Bro, this entire intervallo is both funny and like hype at the same time. It was also to decide our course of action from here on. We also had to decide if we wanted to travel with Jashichun, whom we have shared our destination. Hello? Did you forget how to make a concerned face or something? How are you maintaining that irritating poker face throughout the whole conversation? Of course not. Classic Ja family secrecy, huh? Always hiding something. I bet you are too. If you are, you better spit it out now. I don't have the time to casually stroll about with my to-be enemy. Shichun, as I've always said, the seat of the family hierarchy is of no... Fine! Even if you're lying, I do know that you haven't prepared anything for your assignment anyway. Huh. Changing the subject. Jashichun, who was chatting with Honglu, methodically slowed down enough to walk right next to me as though she was executing steps of a plan. You lead my brother's action, don't you? And what about what I wanted to talk to you about earlier? I guess I do, for now, I guess. Earlier. Oh, is this about a conversation back at the Keshan? It's also very short. I feel like it's about the same length as any other intervallo that has no dungeon. It's average about like 4 hours-ish, give or take. So yeah, I think it's about the same-ish. Because I feel like when I did what's it? LCB regular checkup, it was 4 to 5 hours, so it's also around the same. It's just that it feels a lot more shorter as well because there's no dungeon. If it's a dungeon, it would probably feel about the same length. Brother, translations please. Of course, Dante is unquestionably our manager. Great, let me make a proposal then. Become my faction for the duration of the family hierarchy evaluations. Help me out. What? It's a... Can we do that? Can we do that? Same. Why not? You guys managed to stall even the sweepers. That means you command a formidable force. Besides, you're headed to the family mansion anyway, aren't you? You just don't know what to do once you get there. As for competition, well, my brother doesn't care about the whole thing anyway. So why don't you join me? Help me become the family hierarch. I'm not like the other older siblings. I always pay my debts, whether it's for a favor or a grudge. If you can't trust me, I'm happy to make a written Can we do that, Faust? Faust deems Jashichun's plan, her explanation of it at least, rather flawless. Having such an ally at the apex of a wing will be a great boon to Limbus Company as well. True, if she succeeds this, that's gonna be great. I just hope she doesn't die. If she dies, then I will be sad. I guess so. Then I don't see any reason to refuse her offer. Fair. Honglu, who has been listening in on our conversation, boiled the discussion down to a clearer explanation and related to Jashichun. Also, Jia family's giga-rich? Yeah, exactly. Having someone at that high up. If we get her up there to the family hierarchy... Aw, shit. But then that means we have to fight Aura himself. We have to fight Aura himself to get you to the family hierarchy position, my lady. Is this guy bothering you, ma'am? Imagine having... actually having money. Yeah, me too. I imagine. We might have Raja fully fed. Oh, so real. We'll finally have our New Year's parties and everything like they mentioned at the start of this. Bring it on. Heh, perfect. It is said that the formation of such alliances should come with a great banquet to mark the occasion and cement the upcoming coalition. I just spoke about a party, like the New Year's party, and we're gonna banquet. Let's go! Banquet's on me. Once we get closer to the central zone, I'll find a nice kazan to discuss our future ventures together. You're Dante, right? Let's make this thing work. Let's. I was still bewildered by the turn of events, but Jashichun reached out for a handshake with such earnestness that I found myself almost drawn to shake her hand in return. Now that I think about it, this is the first time we've ever made ourselves an ally that wasn't specifically selected by the company, huh? Well, if that's the case, I really hope we can have at least one ally who doesn't meet a terrible... Same! She probably won't die. Probably. After the banquet. We walked out of the Kazan to find the Mephistopheles waiting for us in the middle of the road. Oh man, I never thought about it, but now that it's just standing like this in the middle of the street, it really stands out, doesn't it? Is this, your usual ride? We're gonna spoil little sister. Yay! Yeah! Glad to see you're all safe. Sod and Pilot walked out from inside the bus. So, did you guys take care of the business? I have some more pressing matters to talk about. Listen well, do you have any idea how much trouble your little subordinate's connection... yes, Miss House already gave me a report. Pilot? Oh boy! Yes ma'am. Shichun teaches how to maintain rupture count. Yeah. Raising the flag, aren't we? Why do we have to do this so fast? Shichun has so many flags, we must warp her back to living. We have to revive her. It's gonna come down to that. No, maybe. Unless. I'm sure all of our plans will come to fruition. I hope so. By the way, he's awkwardly stepping forward. He's probably already got hell of talking to from Sod. Real mighty sorry about that, y'all. I've only ever been part of an eradication mission, never an espionage business, so... Pilot, what did I say about mixing excuses into an apology? Forget what I said. Real mighty sorry, for real. This Qingtao guy approached me, sweet-talking me into going along with that plan of his. I got too cocky, assuming I knew better than my seniors. I'm sorry too. I forgot that he's still a new guy in the business. Of course he'd be prone to making these mistakes. Looks like we'll both be writing letters to explain our failure together, huh? You're both getting disciplined for this? The disciplinary action is unlikely to be anything of significance. The LCB team came out unscathed, all things considered. However, it is likely that they may have to work half a year without pay. Half a year? I'd consider it a win if all we're getting is dock pay. Next time! I do promise. Next time I'm gonna get real good at this job so I can be someone who can actually provide good assistance to you all. Of course, Pilot. You really should. In fact, you will have no choice but to become a contributing member of the team when I'm done with you. Let's really get to it, huh? No one's dying or getting fired under my watch as long as I'm their manager. I'll make sure of that. Sinclair's face. I feel you, bro. Yeah. Oh, Rice! Almost forgot to tell you, Saw. It is really important business stuff. Going forward, we're gonna... Oh yeah, I was gonna bring that up sooner or later. We just got orders from the LCA. Sod produced a small device from her pockets and began reading from it. A Upon arrival at the central zone of H Corp, LCB will participate in the family hierarchy evaluation with the candidate. Huh, we were going to anyway. Now, this bus team's faction's gonna be my... The LCB will present the following sinner as their chosen candidate. Sinner number 6, Honglu. Oh no, we can't work with her. We have to go for Honglu who doesn't want to do it. What? Right like that? What? You can't do that. What the hell? All of you, I'm gonna make you throw up everything you just ate, you assholes. Sorry, Shichunbi. I can explain. Actually, I can explain. Read the intervallo. It was really fun. Actually, while the LCB checkup, like between the two that came out for this season, even though the LCB checkup was fun and all, I think this was more fun in general. Like, in the sense that it had a lot more comedy moments. I mean, not that LCB regular checkup wasn't, but like, this one, like, all throughout, kept up that energy, like, from start to finish. And I know it's leading up directly into a Kanto, but it feels slightly like it's a good mix of ominous and a good mix of good vibes for some reason. It's really nice. I like it. And like Ricardo mentioned, that's really good. Leading up to Kanto 8. Top 3 with Scam Shichun, yeah. It's on your top 3, huh? Understandable. It's really good. It was nice. I love it. I can't wait for this to get like rerun and voiced. I know it'll take a while, but yeah. At least she's not our ally anymore. Surely her death flag is clear too, right? I sure hope so, Doiro. This could just mean that we will fight her. Dawn somehow grows a harem with Ryoshi and Shichu. Yeah, things that were not on my bingo card, huh? A pleasant surprise, I guess. Damn it, LCA, can we not make new enemies for at least... Yeah, LCA, can we not make new enemies for like 5 seconds? Every time you're on screen, something bad happens afterward. I actually like that. She wasn't like super mad. She was kind of like, at least it means one of her death flags lowered. True, but I like that she wasn't super mad. She was kind of like, throw up everything you ate just now. Like, I think she still took it well, all things considered. She sounded more like she was bantering with friends, to be honest. So I think that was a nice sign that she's not a huge enemy. Honestly, this one in particular felt like it could fit very well into a Kanto's parts 1 or 2. Oh yeah, definitely. It could definitely feel like it fits into like a pseudo part 1. I guess prologue. This is basically a prologue to Kanto 8. Because we're already almost there. Like, we're on our way towards the mansion. We're in the right place. We're very involved with like the family like hierarchy fight thing. Like, not completely, but we're already very involved with it and leading up to it, and that's gonna be one of the main things I feel in Kanto 8, or at least a main thing for a good part of it. So yeah, it feels like a prologue, very involved. I like it. And the OST slaps again. Yes, it was. And then I know the sweeper's trauma, but it was nice to see how it called back to Ruina as well. They were almost so accurate, actually. They're fucking 80% chance to come back, bro. The scene where she was trying to figure out what Dante was saying, though they called her cute, fueled my Dante Shichun crack shit. Yeah, that was a cute scene too. I like that. I like so many parts of this interval. I keep almost saying Kanto. I like so many parts of this interval, even the background art. Wow! I love that you get to see Shichun and Wei here, and then Ricardo, and then like, whoa. The sweepers. And then the man. Isn't this Aura himself right there? Bro, people are shipping Shichun with Dawn. Yeah, true. Like, I actually also find it kind of funny that your expectation got set to sweepers, especially with this as well, but this is just like the tail end of the intervallo. It's like a tease. Of course, we can't just fight the full might of them, but you know, a lot of interesting concepts got introduced too, like the Heishou clan, the family hierarchy thing, a little more detail into it as well, what they're fighting over, how they work. It's cool. Sweepers appeared for one stage and left. Yep, that's right. Need to remember to not box up your enkephalin so you can actually see the star. True, right? I almost automatically made my enkephalin boxes. And I was gonna be like, oops, my bad. False marketing though. I thought Dante will solo the sweepers. Yeah, look at that, bro. It's so funny. But this goes hard though. It may have been one node, but this goes hard. This is a very good like intervallo picture, even though it's not 100% indicative of what actually happened. I think I'll save my thingies so I can get Otis first before I buy the rest of this. Yeah. Overall, I really enjoyed Nocturnal Sweeping. Very fun, very fun. Dante lovers are quirky like that. Quite fond of the one with Dante instinct. Oh, true. Yeah, Otis first, yeah. Yeah, I gotta get out of the way just in case like life comes up and I don't finish grinding. At least I have the IG. That's like one like what how do you call it? Silver lining. Yeah, that's the silver lining. Oh yeah, I stared into space for a sec because I was like, I'm forgetting something. Yeah, I wanted to say I will do exactly one pull. Alright, that's it. We're packing it up. We're sharding her. Okay, that's it. We're packing it up. We're sharding her. That's it. That's how it is. At least I got the thread, the question mark. Hopefully she fits right into like the Rupture team that I currently have. It ain't much, but it's honest work. I honestly don't know what I'm doing with Rupture just yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Well, that is not a very good roll to end off on, but that is going to be the roll that we end off on nonetheless. Oh, she good. All right, let's go. Yeah, she held her own earlier too. It's nice. I'm very excited for the next IDs. I'm very excited for Kanto 8. And I can't wait. And I hope Shichun doesn't die. That's the one thing. Oh boy, she survived the Kanto. She survived an intervallo. Can she survive a second Kanto? Stay tuned for Kanto 8. Okay. Thank you so much for joining today's stream. We're caught up with Limbus again. So tomorrow at 4 p.m. So it's a bit earlier than normal. 4 p.m. my time, which is GMT UTC plus 8. We will survive on the main condo. True, it was kind of a side condo for her before. And then you'll stream too bad you have to watch it on 160p because Twitch. Oh no! Sometimes Twitch does that to me too. That sucks. Aw. It's okay, there's always VOD, so if ever you wanted to see a certain part. Thank you for dropping by. I really appreciate it. For chatting, lurking, everything. Thank you. And we will see you tomorrow for Library of Rowena. The first thing we're gonna try to do is Venus Realization. And if I take forever on it, that might be the only thing we try to do. So yeah, see ya, bye-bye. See you later. Have a nice day or night. See you tomorrow.